is Cyber Prime, and welcome back to the channel. And today, I am very happy. I am very excited because we are going to be watching Transformers the movie 2007. And in order to do this, I had to bring one of the other people on this channel that knows and respects Transformers as much as me, that can understand all of the references, that can understand the beauty and the charm as much as I can. And Hoover wasn't available, so David is here. So
Oh, you had me there. They had me going in the first half.
in the first
I was
half.
gonna say though, I want to dispute that. No
Oh.
one knows and respects Transformers quite as much as you do.
Yeah, no, that's
Um,
kind of unparalleled. There are stuff I don't
you,
know, but not forever. I will know it eventually.
yeah, but you're always thirsting for that new knowledge, and you
Exactly.
have a lot of love for the stuff.
For the Transformers.
Yeah,
Oh god. Okay, but yeah, today basically what this is, you're probably not going to see any visual. Well, when I say that, you're going to see like an image, but you're probably not
Mhm.
going to see any like actual parts of the movie or anything moving because this is a commentary track, and what that is basically we're going to be talking over the movie as we watch it, and you can start the movie with us and you can watch it along with us. I know, it's magical, it's revolutionary. And
Yeah. I don't know what they call those, but
yeah, we'll come up with a name when we come up with a name. But I think we should. Do you want to just get straight into it, or do you want to talk about Transformers first, or do you want to just go straight in?
what is your favorite Transformers movie?
My favorite Transformers
Actually, I
movie.
know the answer to that.
Do you mean live action, or do you mean ever movies ever?
Well, so actually, do you like Transformers the movie the
Tr-
most?
Transformers
The
the
G1
movie,
movie?
I think, has just the most special place for a movie in my heart. Almost. Uh, I think it and Transformers Dark of the Moon are literally neck and neck, but for very different reasons. The Transformers G1 movie is just kind of like it is the Transformers. That's just what it is. And Transformers: Dark of the Moon is one of the most badass movies I've ever seen, and I'll probably talk about this when we get to Transformers 3. But
Yeah,
there was there was a lot of
I'm.
stuff
I
leading up
was
to that
very.
that made me excited, like love it more.
I think I got bunked on the head or something recently. Like I used to be very cynical and kind of like rude because I go to film school, so obviously we're all pretentious assholes. But I don't know what happened to me recently. I don't know if it was just talking to you more about it, but like I've just gotten an appreciation for just fun stuff again.
For fun movies,
It's
it's
just
a nice way
fun.
to be.
I'd rather just sit down and watch a flick like this,
Yeah,
than
just something that you can laugh at.
like 9 times out of 10 you come up to me and you're like, we're watching a movie tonight. I'd rather watch Transformers rather than like what's a real like art house like The Lighthouse. I love The Lighthouse, but I'd rather watch Transformers, and that's why we're
Transformers.
watching Transformers today.
Yes, exactly. Ooh,
Lighthouse is a good
sorry if
movie though.
you can hear my microphone moving, but
Cool thing, I've got vitamins on my bedside locker, or else I forget to take them. And one of them, the ball, is the same color scheme as Soundwave.
interesting.
Transformers keeping it going.
They're keeping you
I'm
alive.
G1's Soundwave, not the silver mess. We'll get to it. He's not in this one, so.
No, not yet. That would have been a cool post-credit scene, though, actually. But right, will we just get into it? Will we start?
I'm ready to go.
Okay,
So
right.
what was I gonna say?
Oh,
Oh
my
yeah.
laptop decided
So
to
you
die
should
on
be
me.
seeing a black screen, people at home,
Yes,
and then Cyber's gonna count us in.
we're starting at 0 seconds.
We're 0 0 minutes, 0 seconds, 0 hours,
Exactly.
0 dark 30.
Because this is a 2.5 hour long movie, which I completely forgot about. Right.
Well, we did Google it. The Age of Extinction, the only one I have not fully seen, is the longest one.
And it is probably the funniest, but that does not necessarily make it the best, because it does do some like actual worst things in the entire franchise. But the more I watch it and the
They killed
older I
Ratchet.
get, the more I appreciate it.
Well,
Um.
let's hope that happens when I get to watch it
Oh, it won't. I know
14
it
years from now,
won't.
when this movie's over. All right,
Oh,
let's get into this one though. I like this one. I like
let's
this Transformers movie.
roll out. Okay. Five, four, three, two, one, play.
Right away, sound design, just fucking incredible in these
Incredible.
movies.
I think there's only one of them, as far as I remember, that doesn't have like a really cool sound effect at the start of it, but I can't remember which one it was. It could be Bumblebee.
Probably could be Bumblebee. I was gonna say probably Age of Extinction because that movie's fucking.
It could actually be an Was it Age of Extinction? I don't. It wasn't the last night. Well, the last night kind of did a different thing. They didn't have like the.
Yeah, the last night. I don't know which one I'm gonna hate more, but I guarantee you one of those two is gonna be the one I
Oh, it's
hate
the last night. It's gonna be the
most.
last night. The
I
last night
think
is
it might
much
be,
more
but the
memeable.
thing is, Age of Extinction is longer, and I think that might just. It's like Jurassic Park 3 is not a good movie, but it's only an hour and a half long, so I can kind of forgive it. If
Yeah.
that movie was 2.5 hours, I fucking.
Because it's
There
taking up way more of your time.
was the cute
Before time began. Oh, such good. So good.
Such a cool design.
Just a good fucking voice as well. Peter Cullen, though.
Peter Cullen's so good.
I know they have recast Optimus Prime in the past, but like he is the Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
It's
he's like the Kevin Conroy to Batman.
yeah,
He's the
exactly.
Optimus Prime.
And Steve Jablonsky, I'm pretty sure, as far as rumors are going, he's kind of out of the franchise now. But
Oh, he won't be there for Rise of the Beasts. Rise of the Beasts
apparently,
got pushed back another year. Fuck off.
yeah, that's really fucking annoying, actually. But
It's very annoying.
Steve Jablonsky was fucking best music in Transformers franchise history ever since Fall of Cybertron. Actually, hang on a minute. I think Steve Jablonsky technically started it before Fall of Cybertron, but we'll gloss over that.
I didn't watch, or I don't really remember the movie or the music in Fall Cybertron.
I completely forgot about it as well until I turned it on the computer one day just to check if it worked,
Oh,
and then the
fuck
main
yeah.
menu music started playing, and it was it literally just it's silence for a couple seconds, and then it just goes into it, and my entire
Yeah.
childhood just flashed back. Like it just triggered everything. It's so fucking good. It's so badass. This is
Guys
also
are
a
heading to the
great
World Cup.
introductory.
Yeah.
I actually love those vehicles. I think they're really cool VTOLs. Is that what they're called?
I think so. But I remember
That guy's in Prison Break.
we were talking about this. Which one? The Mexican guy?
Yeah. He's one of the main characters that's in every single season of Prison Break. He's actually one of my favorite characters.
What's that guy's name again? There's Lennox and then there's
Epps.
Epps.
Epps. I fucking love Lennox.
I love how this is the
I love
first.
Epps as well. I remember weekends.
Cold hot dog and a flat beer.
I like his scarf.
Yeah, I was just gonna comment on that scarf actually. Fuck me, man. The music's so good in this movie.
The
I was
first.
cautious because
Sorry, yeah,
I like this movie though. I really was expecting worse, but I actually like this movie.
No, this is
And
a good movie. This is
The
the one
music
that's genuinely
is
good.
so, yeah.
No, the music is fucking phenomenal, and the music for the first three of them is very similar. Like you can kind of hear the same theme throughout, but then each one of them
Yeah.
has their own theme apart from that. I didn't realize until I was listening to the soundtrack of
Leave.
Transformers 4 that there is actually part of the original theme, like bum 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 bum. That's actually in
Yeah.
Transformers 4, but like only for a split second, and then it's only in Transformers 5 at the very end as well.
Huh.
So I get what they were doing. The
Transformers
music.
5.
Sorry, yeah.
Transformers 5 doesn't have forming. That's insane to me.
It doesn't have what? Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't like it. You don't see it. It's just weird. It just took a lot of weird choices in that movie. And we'll probably talk about it a lot when we get there, but for now,
Yeah, absolutely. For now,
we got a
Transformers
chopper.
I will say the best. Actually, we were talking about this recently. Every odd numbered Transformers movie has a really good Megatron design.
Exactly. And also coincidentally has one of the best Decepticons in the series.
Oh yeah, Barricade.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. Barricade is sick. I always forgot he was in the third one though.
Yeah. He is he just escapes every time with his life. He's just a sneaky dude.
My favorite in this one is when all the Decepticons are en route to LA
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm on the way," or whatever, whatever Decepticons say for OMW, and then and then he just doesn't show up at the end.
Oh
It's
yeah,
incredible.
he just runs away. I like
Yeah.
to think that he did arrive there, but then he just seen like the like demolisher or whatever it was
Well,
supposed to be, just getting
yeah,
the
because
shit kicked
everyone
out.
else got there way quicker than him, and he pulls up Megatron's dead. Demolisher, or
He
yeah,
just starts reversing.
yeah, he's like, beep, beep, beep.
Oh god, I gotta
But
pull slow.
she, yeah, the tank in this movie is super out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just kind
It's
of
really weird.
managed to
Just
make
kind
it
of
to the
shows up.
city without being
I
like attacked at
Without
all.
like anyone being like, oh, that's just a tank there. Um,
He's probably pulled in for making these in the way as well.
he is cool looking, but probably also the least memorable Decepticon in this movie.
Yeah, because he doesn't
Even
really.
though he's a fucking tank.
Yeah,
But like Blackout has obviously the upcoming scene. Starscream is Starscream.
Megatron is
You know, Megatron
Megatron.
has a huge entrance and he's built up a lot.
Barricade has a
Barricade
lot of
has
stuff in
his
the
big
first half.
scene, yeah. Yeah. Where
Bone
are the
Crusher has a cool
glasses?
fight as well, but he doesn't really do anything apart from that fight.
Yeah, but at least he has that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the tank guy has kind of fuck. Oh, here we
I
go,
think
coming up.
Demolisher technically has more screen time than Bone Crusher. I think
Probably.
because he fights Jazz. That's the one thing I remember.
Jazz
Oh
is like such a
fucking
wasted
hell!
opportunity, man. God, this is just one of the most incredible opening scenes for like an action movie.
It's so good in
This
so many
is
ways because
the
it's vaguely creepy. It's showing you the Transformers, but then also it's kind of showing you like how good the animation was because like you might not have realized it was animated until then. It's so cool.
yeah. I think I heard somewhere. I don't. It was even like planned that much, but apparently this was originally going to be Soundwave,
Oh.
which kind of like the big sound blast thing he does
Yeah,
kind of makes sense.
that makes sense in the fact that he's going after the computers, but I'm
Okay.
glad they
Like
didn't do that.
I love Soundwave. He's one of my favorite Transformers. But yeah, Blackout's a cool design, and I'm glad they had him.
Oh, that also makes
Um,
way more sense because sure Scorponok comes
no.
out of him. It would have been like a
it
Scorponok wasn't the
he
Decepticon, but like it would have been an equivalent, I'd say.
yeah yeah, because like in the second movie, Ravage comes out of
Sound. Oh fuck! There's great
and
music at that bit.
cuts his fucking head off.
Oh
God,
yeah,
that
well
music
that happened.
is sick.
Cut. I need a key. This is the actor who dies, and then his twin brother with a different second name, I think, appears in the second one.
Oh yeah, you were saying that to me before. Actually, that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Because
It's
it's
funny.
more Shaw or something, isn't it?
I
In the
think it's
second?
more Shower in the second and third one, and maybe even the fifth one. Actually, I think he does have a cameo in the fifth one.
Yeah, this
Or
grenade
I could be
launcher's
wrong.
sick.
Oh god, that would be a
You told me
horrible thing
something
to.
cool about this scene that I never knew.
Oh yeah, well you can explain it, I guess.
Well, so I never really got what was happening here because I was an idiot. But Blackout sees this thing in his hand, his little telescope, copies it thinking it's a weapon, and then takes a picture of Epps,
Eps, yeah.
which I think is really cool.
I think it's cool.
I
Yeah,
never noticed that before. And God, this is such a
it's
good
just little
opening scene,
details.
man.
There are so many little details in all of them, but like this one kind of it has that
That's a
kind of
great
stuff when
little
they're
detail.
adapting to like when they don't really understand humans at that point.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, so
I think you were telling me about this as well. Like, such a cool idea. Um, do like a Thing type movie with Transformers. You could totally make like a
oh yeah,
Transformers
it'd be
horror
so
movie. Yeah,
cool.
be unbelievable.
There was
Here's
one.
the thing.
Yeah,
This guy,
yeah.
Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, it's the connected universe. So if we
Yeah,
technically, if we want to watch all of the universe, then we'd have to
yeah, we have to watch that. Yeah,
watch. I've never seen that
responsibility.
movie actually.
I've never seen it either.
Oh,
I've
then
seen one
maybe
Friday the 13th movie. I think it was like Friday the 13th 6 or 7.
I've never seen any of them. So maybe it might be a decent idea to.
Maybe. We start with that one. I
Oh,
like Sam Witwicky. You
I
know that?
like him too.
I think in this movie he serves a really good purpose. Like it works for this movie. I don't know. I don't remember liking him very much in the second one because he keeps doing all that like
Like the crazy
stuff
stuff,
with his
like the
face. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Which I'm not a fan of. But
The third one I like
in
him
this
as
movie,
well
I
because
think he
he's
got
just kind
the
of like an
purpose.
angry dude.
Yeah, I love the part where he kicks the shit out of his car. The piece of soundtrack called "No Sacrifice, No Victory" is really good. I'm
Yeah.
in work at the minute, or like I'm doing an internship, and I'm just doing a lot of sitting around on my computer, and I'll listen to music while I'm working. and I've actually listened to there's like a 3 hour compilation. It's like called like epic Transformers movie music to soothe you or some shit like that.
Oh,
And I
nice.
was like, okay, I'm into this. And I was listening to it while I was like writing up reports or whatever. And I'm like, god damn, this fucking soundtrack's incredible.
My favorite soundtrack in the entire series of these movies is definitely Transformers 4. Say what you will about the actual movie, but holy
Yeah.
shit, Steve Jablonsky just like kicked it into like fucking seventh gear with Nitrox. He was like out of nowhere, just fucking every
He's a
single
lunatic, man.
scene
I don't
was
even know anything
amazing.
else he's ever done.
I don't actually know if I know anything else he's ever. I know I definitely seen something somewhere at some point because I remember going and being like, oh, that's the Transformers guy, but I can't remember it anymore. But holy shit, he outdid himself with these movies.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't. He could retire on that.
Might be not. Oh wait, I fucked that up. It might be a
He
book
did
quote from
Desperate
that.
Housewives. There you go.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He did the Grand Tour. He was a performer.
Oh, that's cool.
He did music for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Wow.
Huh. I love this bit as well. A boy's dream. There's just
What would Jesus do?
what would Jesus do?
That's a
Dream.
gorgeous car. Shia was kind of the it guy for a while around this time. Like he was in this, which was obviously this is a huge franchise, or it was, and like he was being like groomed to be. That's a weird way to word it, but you know what I mean. Like he was going to be the
Yeah,
new
he
Indiana
was gonna be in like
Jones,
everything.
you know.
Yeah, he was gonna be the new
Um,
Indiana Jones.
like they were setting him up to be like, oh, at the end of that movie, it's like, by the way, the dad in this movie, fucking incredible. Love
Oh,
him
he's
so
amazing in
much.
all of them
He's one of the best film dads. I
ever.
love him. So funny. He's really realistic as a dad. He's also a nice guy to his son. I like their relationship a lot.
He's a nice guy, but then
Oh
he
my
also
god.
does like the fucking this kind of stuff. The pulling your leg. Just out of curiosity, David, if you could check right there, what second are you on?
I'm on 1250.
That is perfectly fine. Thank you.
Okay. Bobby Bolivia is also fantastic.
Another great, yeah, so
Rest in
good.
peace, Bernie Mac. Uncle Bobby B.
Uncle Bobby B.
The most bizarre joke in the movie, but also one of the funniest, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Coming up.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh man.
It's a Beast Wars reference to have that ostrich there, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's of course. God damn this. Ah, I love
That's
this.
like one of the coolest shots. The way the light goes over and stuff.
Yeah. Also, this movie has. I know like a lot of the future ones deal with like mysteries of the past and like big massive mysteries, but this one just has a lot of actual. You don't know what's going on yet because it's the first time you ever see them.
Yeah.
It's so
That's why the
cool.
opening scene works so well as well.
Yeah. I also fucking love that car, the actual Camaro. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really good
Like
car.
the old one. There was a lot of force in that door.
Yeah. His laugh.
Alabama.
Fred's always a bit like, does he think
4,000.
Sam and his dad are responsible
I don't know if he
for
thinks
this?
that or if he just thinks it's the car and he just wants to get
It's
rid
a
of the car.
ghost.
It's a ghost. Lots of important people.
There's blackout. It's not allowed. Guy enters from heaven. There's Andrew from Buffy the Vampire Slayer fame. There's me when I'm on Discord. There's an attractive woman. I don't know.
She's
My
in
jokes
Jessica
are not up.
Jones, actually.
Really?
Yeah, she plays can't remember the actual name, but Jessica Jones' adopted sister. Or well, Jessica Jones was the adopted in that family.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, she was in all 3 seasons actually. She was very good in it.
There you go.
That's the only
Australian
thing I
accent or no?
know. I don't remember it being there, but I could be wrong. God, they even had this actor in the first one. Holy shit, they actually had a lot of good actors.
Yeah.
And possibly my favorite actor of the entire planet.
Oh
who
my
we will
god, I
meet
know who you're
eventually.
talking about.
I have been thinking about that. I think I've been trying to narrow down who my favorite actor is ever, and I think he's definitely one of them.
He's fantastic in this movie. Some people think he went a bit too far.
I don't think
I don't think he went far enough.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think he broke past the boundary he needed to go, and then it worked.
He
He became the character.
he was obviously having a fucking blast on this movie,
That's
and
what I
all the
love,
other ones
actually.
as well.
No, that's the thing. Every single interview I've ever heard about anyone on the movie is that they say they've had the most fun, like ever. Sir Anthony Hopkins in the 5th one said it was the best fun he's ever had in his entire career making a movie.
You want to know, don't you? Here's
Dude,
Mojo.
why do I keep coming here?
What is that fish tank?
It's a thing where they store fish in, David.
I know.
Commonly.
In Bumblebee, his name is like B127 or something.
Something like that, yeah.
But it should have been B217.
Oh, that would have been a cool.
That would have been a cool
that would have been a
reference.
cool.
I mean, they
little
have
thing.
all the numbers just in the wrong order.
In the wrong order, yeah.
I just think that would have been a fun reference. The mother, I'm not so much a fan of. She's wearing crop.
I think the mother's funny as well.
Just the dad's way funny.
I'm glad they're in all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Family crest. They actually have a really nice fucking house.
It's so nice. I don't know what these people do, but
I don't even know if it's ever shown. Is it ever shown?
No, I know they get a lot of money in like the
In the second
second
one.
or third one because of the NDA or some shit.
Yeah, but they had to have like
They must have had like, I don't know, because they're not retired. Like they're not old. I don't know. It's also raining in the shot.
Yeah, it's cool. It's probably explained in like a comic or something because there was a fuckload of tie-in
Probably.
comics for the live action.
There's a
movie.
bunch of yeah, and those comics are really cool. Like it was all the Autobots and Decepticons working together before the war and shit.
Yeah.
That's something I don't think we see enough of in Transformers stuff. Is like pre-war.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the IDW comics do so good of those. I think technically the new IDW comics that are on the go now, I think they're instead of doing like modern day and then prequels, I think they're actually starting before the war. Now.
That's cool. I just think it's an interesting time.
Yeah,
That's a
there's a
great
lot
show.
of the politics is cool. And then I also like it in the future. Well, it's not even in the future when they become allies, but they kind of do that in IDW, but then also in the time period between Beast Wars and G1 essentially ends. I think that's just a cool. The Japanese TV shows do a lot of that, and most of it is really weird, I will admit, but some of it is cool because it's usually the Autobots and the Decepticons end up working together to fight like these external threats or stuff like that.
I saw the part in the comic. I saw like the panels when spoiler alert, when Megatron becomes an Autobot.
Oh, I
and
think I
he's
know what
talking
film.
about like the logo, and he's talking about it, and it was actually really cool. Like his explanation for why he did it.
There's a really, I know we're not even talking about the movie, but
No.
there's a really cool point. I don't actually know the context yet, but there's a point or a panel that I've seen of IDW where Megatron cries, but he cries dark
Yeah.
matter. It looks so cool, but I have no idea what the context
I
is.
saw where he bullies the fuck out of Starscream, and Starscream's just like taking it because he actually got to
Oh
be
yeah,
leader of the Decepticons, and then he
yeah.
fucked it up, and he just feels like it. Man, those comics look great. I can't wait to read them.
They're so good. I don't even think I'm halfway through them, but I'm looking forward to getting through them.
Yeah.
They should have brought this guy back for like the fifth one and had him like hunt down. Actually, no, better
Who
yet,
the
get
Chad?
Miles. Yeah, but fuck the Chad.
I
Actually,
hate
get
Miles.
Miles.
Miles is my least favorite character in film history.
I'm only have to realize that
He's
I
such
don't
a
think any of the friend characters ever survive or not survive, but ever make it to another movie.
yeah.
Because there's Miles in this one, he didn't get in the second one. Leo was in the second one, didn't get in the third one.
Oh yeah, Leo.
No one in the third one got into the fourth one. Um,
Mm.
Shane in the fourth one didn't get into the fifth one, and then fifth one we never got to see the sixth one.
Actually,
So
his daughter wasn't in the fifth one either.
she was technically, she was. She had
Oh, was she?
on the phone.
Oh, okay.
It actually was the same actor, I'm pretty sure, but like she wasn't physically in there.
Oh, yeah. I fucking hate Miles so much. Look at him.
Yeah, I don't get that bit. There's no real.
This is
His
pointless.
philosophy doesn't
His philosophy is
climb tree. Pulls out Glock. No, no, okay, that would have been.
God.
He just dives in the window as well. When I used to watch that for the first couple of times, I thought it was because the door was broken that he did that, but then it's not.
I used to think that too. I thought there was something wrong with the door.
No, it's not though,
Great
because
shot, by the way.
yes,
Except for
holy
Miles
shit.
having his gammy foot. But
Oh
that
yeah, I
shot, I
never noticed
think,
that.
that shot is like, to me, that's like in the middle of a magazine
It
where
is.
they're like
It's totally.
Transformers
It.
next year.
They
You
totally
know,
had to
like
do
that's
that
the
like in the
preview shot.
dust and then get take out Miles and just have him there.
Yeah.
Oh god, fucking such. There's so much. Oh, there is really good cinematography in this. In like the franchise, I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The only bad thing about this movie, and it's more in the first, second, and fourth one, is that Michael Bay sometimes
He's a
has a
horny
strange
fucker.
tendency to do weird things with the
Yeah.
camera focus, which it's not great.
The
But when he does
this
explosions, they're
movie,
fantastic.
absolutely. This movie would have been better if she wasn't in it at all. Not
Um,
to say anything against her performance or anything, like she's fine. I just think the romantic subplot, if that wasn't in it, and if it was like
oh, lens
Sam,
flares.
I don't know, and like a good friend character, or like
A
I
friend
don't know,
character turn love interest, so there's like more. Well, I
maybe
guess that's
yeah,
kind of what
or
happens in
his,
this actually.
I guess so, or his dad. I don't know, but it would have
Just
been
his
cool if it
dad,
was more
it's
about
him and his
like,
dad. Oh, that'd be
yeah,
fun.
that'd be fun, man. Father and son
I think that's what the
Transformers.
newest animated show is actually. I think it's a father and son discover them. But
Oh really?
Optimus Prime is dead, so it's just Bumblebee.
Oh, is that like that Cyberverse?
No, it's the sequel to Prime called
Prime,
Robots
yeah.
in Disguise, which is also a
Robots and
sequel
stuff.
to Fall of Cybertron, which I keep
Yeah.
forgetting, but is really fucking cool. And there was a bunch
Um,
of novels in between which had like beast forming pirates in space, which were supposed to be in
what
Transformers
the
Prime, but
fuck?
then they didn't make the last cut, which is really annoying.
Um, what was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Uh, Transformers
Yeah,
Prime.
feeling. Ooh.
Oh, Swoop. Swoop's a woman in it. She's a really cool design. She has like goggles on her head and stuff. It's really cool.
In Transformers Prime.
No, not in Prime. It was in the series that were the sequel series.
Oh, interesting. Wait, that's very interesting because Swoop was in Fall of Cybertron as a dude.
Yeah, listen, I don't know.
Oh well, they probably just reuse names because that's not necessarily a uncommon thing in Transformers.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, isn't that the case with a lot of these in this movie? Like,
Yeah.
isn't Barricade a thing, but he's not like.
Yeah, in the live action ones, there was this. I think anyway, there were certain Decepticons, or at least this is how I understand it. I could be wrong, but there were certain Decepticons where they essentially cloned them and made drones. So they had
Mm.
personalities and they were living, but they were all kind of based on the same Decepticon, the same mind, and Barricade was one of them. The Constructicons were other ones. So none of the original Constructicons are technically in the second one, I don't think. Technically, I could be wrong about that. But
I like the way Devastator is like mismatched in that second one. Like, not all the colors line up because they're all different construction vehicles. I like the G1 one, but
I would have preferred that a big G1 that actually stands and talks and like punches shit, but I do actually like the fact that it is an
I
animal
like the
cycling. I
design.
like how he sucks stuff up. I
Yeah,
just think it's
I
cool.
just as Devastator it doesn't work, but as its own thing, it's cool.
Yeah, yeah, actually. Oh fuck, I love the radio. She smiles in this shot. I don't know if that's like I'm assuming it's on purpose.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. She obviously must be like into him kind of a little bit. She because earlier when he was doing his presentation, she was smiling.
Oh, was she? I didn't even notice. I was too
Yeah.
busy looking at the light reflecting off the disco ball. Oh wait, the presentation. Ah, never mind. I do
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
in the class.
Sorry. Hell yeah. Ooh, that's great. I'm trying to think of when else that's used in the live action movies.
Is it ever?
I think it's done once in a roundabout way, but I genuinely can't remember. I feel like they could have done it, but then didn't do it fully and like in a kind of make fun of it kind of way.
Well, they just did it there.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Oh no, I think it's actually at the end of this movie, and he goes. Optimus goes like, spoilers. Um, there's more to them
We are here.
humans that mean the eye or some shit.
Hmm.
I can't remember. We'll have to. I guess we'll find out. It's a plane. Oh yeah, this fucker is cool as well. I keep forgetting. Oh
Frenzy.
yeah, I don't know how I do it. I keep surprising myself every time I watch these movies because I know all about these movies, but there's always things that I
Hmm.
forget like while I'm watching it. Ooh, frenzy.
He's uh, he's an interesting looking gent. I'll
He
say that.
is, yeah. Ding dongs, darling.
You wrangle me up some ding dongs, darling.
Oh, my phone just fell on the floor, but I guess it's gonna stay there. Wait, hang on a minute. Is that an actual thing?
What?
If you wanted to be like a steward on
Air Force
Air
One, you'd
Force
be in
One,
the
do you
Air
have
Force.
to join the Air Force?
I never noticed that line until literally just now,
Yeah,
so I
neither
have
did
no
I.
idea.
That's why I'm bringing it
It's
up.
only I have subtitles on, so that's the only reason I'm able to notice it.
How the
Yeah,
fuck
I
did
don't
they
know.
get
Is
that to
this is that
actually?
a ding dong?
I don't know what a ding dong is. I'll be honest, but the way that
Because
they
that looks
managed to get
delicious.
the way that they
That's a
managed to
real
make it
frenzy.
roll in the
Yeah,
exact angle is also very impressive. I don't know how they would have done that.
very impressive actually. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
They just took like
That's a
17,000
real
tries.
frenzy.
Yeah.
They made that frenzy. That's incredible. He cracks his knuckles.
I think this is kind of like just a general thing in this movie, but all of the Decepticons introduced in the first half of the movie that aren't big names get personality, if that makes sense. Like Frenzy gets some cool stuff. Scorponok, I guess, technically gets some cool shit. Barricade gets a lot of it. Blackout, you kind of get a lot of it because there's like more stuff when in the end in the final fight with the laser he does. They seem more live than the ones introduced in the end, if that makes sense. Like Demolisher and Bone Crusher, who are there just to kind of fight. At least that's my opinion,
Yeah.
anyway.
No, I agree with that. Like Barricade, like Blackout doesn't speak, so you kind of get this like silent warrior kind of thing. You know, like he's the intelligence kind of guy.
Yeah. Oh,
Barricade
Blackout's
has
really
his
cool.
like um.
Or ladies
What's the
man.
word I'm thinking of?
And Punisher's
Yeah, he's
great.
like he's bad cop, you know,
Yeah.
interrogating stuff.
Originally, they were debating whether or not to put Prowl in for the police car in this movie because they wanted to have one, but then they decided that it would just be really, really. I think the exact word they used would be it'd be so perverse if the police car in this movie was a bad guy. So that's why they made Barricade,
God,
and I'm very
weird.
glad they did, to be
It's
honest, because
proud.
I
It's
like him.
yeah. He was my favorite, one of my favorite toys when I was younger. I think I said that, but
Yeah, I
he
think. I'm sorry.
it's just interesting to me they've never used Prowl in a movie.
Yeah, I know. At this point,
He's such a big transformer.
yeah, I'm very curious to what version of them they do though, because the version to him in the comics is very different to the one in the show. And I think I
Mm,
prefer the one in the comics because it's just very different. He's
yeah,
kind of like Amanda Waller in a weird way, not in like terms of position, but just like very
yeah.
serious about like casualties and stuff.
Huh, kind of cool.
Also fights with CDs, so much cool shit. Oh god, fucking hell! It's just I could just go out through this entire movie going like oh just with all the cool shit.
Just saying vowels.
Yeah,
I love this police car so
this
much.
yeah I like this as well, and then you don't get to
The
see
the
his police car
Decepticon logo.
in the third one, but it's not as good as this one. And then I
No.
think my favorite is the fifth one, but purely because number one, it is I think my favorite car in the world, the Ford Mustang. But also it's got a
Mm.
roll cage if I'm remembering correctly, and it's just fucking cool. Like it's got
That
a
is
roll
quite
cage on
cool.
the outside of the car, on the front.
I this might be my favorite one just because again of nostalgia, but like I love the the punish. I know it's on the other one, the to punish and enslave thing.
Oh yeah, like it's
Also, we didn't comment on it earlier, but I like that all of them have the same holographic
oh
driver.
dude, yeah.
I think that's cool.
I don't think that's ever used again in the entire. No, it is. It is actually. There is a hologram person used in Transformers Five. Actually.
In the second one as well, there is the motorbikes, the RC
Oh
triplets or whatever they're called.
yeah.
They have
There isn't three. Oh yeah, because Mohawk isn't that his name? I think it's Mohawk in the fifth one uses a hologram.
mm, Mohawk. Fuck off, like Mohawk.
I think that was his name. I could be remembering incorrectly because he had like a grand total of like 4 minutes of screen
Is it?
time.
Yeah, the little green guy, Mohawk.
Yeah.
No, it is because I. Oh my god.
Fuck. I actually did. I really like those Decepticons, except they butchered the name of Onslaught. But anyway, we need to. I'll stop talking about movies
They're
that
very
aren't.
reused. Ah, yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
But what were you saying last point?
I don't remember.
Oh, you said they were very re something.
Oh, yeah, they were. A lot of those models were reused from like old movies.
Oh yeah, there was a cool explanation for some of them. I think one or
Well,
two of
Nitro
them.
Zeus's one was that he like really liked Shockwave, wasn't it?
Yeah, or like yeah, he modeled himself after that. But also he has parts of some of the Stunticons from Transformers 4. So it's
Mm.
apparently over time they became actual Transformers. The Transformium just kind of settled and it stopped going digitally. and then it ended up as
Which
Nitro Zeus was one of them.
again, we'll talk about that when we get to it. But fuck me, that's an awful transformation
Oh, it's
sequence.
shit. It's absolutely stupid because
It's
essentially when
awful.
you get the toys. Oh, anyway,
Yeah,
it's just bad.
Busty Butte.
Uncle Charles, the villain of this entire series.
Uncle Charles. Imagine that. Or they were like, Uncle Charles is the main character now.
Just in
And
Rise of the Beast, it's a young Uncle
Decepticon
Charles.
Megatron downloads Busty Beauties off of him, and Uncle Charles has to get it back.
Oh god, that'd be an interesting movie, but
This is so weird. This movie's fucking weird. Why is he getting chased by dogs? What's happening?
I don't know. He- Also, I never thought about this, but did Bumblebee just run over the dogs, or did they run away?
I think he might have scared them away. I'm assuming, unless he
Okay.
has blood on his bonnet.
He's a very angry character in this show, or Sam Witwicky, in all three of them, but I like it.
Yeah.
Everything.
A spider bot virus.
I don't know if that's an actual thing, or if that's just made for the movie.
East Wars reference.
Maybe.
Spider bat. That's what
Spider-Man.
that's what Westmaner always called tarantulas. Who the
Hmm.
fuck is this woman, by the way? How is she
She's
here?
an
Wait, she
analyst.
doesn't have a name.
She broke into that room, essentially.
She doesn't have a name though.
Oh god, I think she does, but I just can't remember it. Oh, it's Maggie, I think, is it? Or something?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is Maggie.
The only reason I remember that is because of the hacker that she goes to. Oh, I
Maggie.
love him.
This Eugene Levy looking motherfucker over here as well.
Wow, you don't have to be so snap your fingers about it.
Brain
Jeez.
mouth thing.
Oh yeah, there's this scene as well. Jesus.
This fucking lunatic. His dad looks fresh out of a mental hospital there. Why the fuck is up with his dad?
Oh god, I love this cop. They should have made a spin-off of this guy. Just him and introduce
I don't know why
Prowl
he
just
reminds
going
me of
around.
Micah from Red Dead.
He does
Him and
actually, his
Prowl. Oh, that'd
face.
be a great.
Him and Prowl hunting down Decepticons.
That would be. That would be really cool. Actually,
Yeah.
like a spin-off of like a human
Transformer
Autobot
buddy
teaming
cop.
up to solve like. Because in the fifth one, there's like a bank robber
Yeah,
Decepticon.
there's a
How cool
bank
would it
robber
be if it was
Decepticon.
like
Oh god.
it was like Knight Rider, but it was this guy and Prowl, and they were hunting down like criminal Decepticons
Because
working with criminal gangs. That'd be fucking sick.
that would be really cool. At that point in Transformers in the universe, there is they put Decepticons in prison. There is like the Autobots don't necessarily kill them all, so there is a prison full of Decepticons. So they could literally do that.
Be so cool.
God, these soldiers look so cool, but they're like exactly what you imagine soldiers to look like when you're like 10. Which I guess might be the
Yeah, it's a
point.
child's vision. I love they all have their own thing. Like this guy has the bucket hat. The prison break guy is like sleeveless with the
Bandana.
thing. Lennox has his scarf.
Epps is sleeveless and he's got like the
Epps is
bandolier
sleeveless
thing.
and has a million pockets.
Yeah.
Left cheek, left cheek.
Left cheek.
This glasses guy with the bucket hat gets fucked.
Absolutely demolished.
Oh, it's crazy. He makes a horrific noise. Listen. Wow!
Wow.
He sounds like a jungle cat.
Oh, that's a
Great
cool
shot.
shot.
Great shot. The inside of Scorponok's claws, they always reminded me of one of those like razor things, like electric razors. Like that certain type of electric razor.
Oh yeah,
My
I can see
God.
that.
So Scorponok is fucking huge in most continuities, isn't he?
Oh yeah, in most things in the original G1, Scorponok was like just as big as Metroplex,
Crazy.
like the city.
Hmm.
Like Scorponok wasn't a scorpion; he was a giant fortress that also had another transformation that happened to be a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
God, I don't know how to describe it, but these bits of the movie feel like an actual different movie than like the rest of it.
Oh yeah, literally,
It's
it's too like you've got you could have a whole movie about soldiers in the desert being hunted by like an unknown alien creature. It probably exists. Like, but
probably,
then also there's the movie of the boy and his weird friend,
and
like
then
the
they
Iron Giant story,
come together.
and then they merge at the end for like an all-out action
Maybe
finale.
that's why I like it. It's kind of like a crossover, and I fucking love those things.
Kinda, yeah.
Left cheek, left cheek. Oh god. Why? I fucking, in case anyone doesn't know, I absolutely love coordinated military stuff, coordinated action, where the military are all doing shit tactically to destroy stuff. I fucking love that. It is so cool. And holy shit, in this one and the first three of these especially, and the very beginning of Transformers 4 is fucking phenomenal. I love it so much. It's really sad in
Yeah,
Transformers 4, but like in these, the first three, it's fucking incredible. I love this stuff. With the music and everything, it's great.
yeah. The music really adds to it.
It's a scorpion. Dun, dun, dun,
Fuck.
dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
it's so
dun.
cool.
Oh god, I love it so much. Oh fuck, it's so cool.
Those things there, those gunship things, are
Yeah,
really
with the
really
mounts on
cool.
it. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Cool shape.
Fuck. Yeah.
That guy
Fucking.
in the back with the revolver.
It's like my fucking custom character on Red Dead Online. Fucking hopping around.
Oh Jesus.
That
Oh
laser
no.
pointer. So is he dead now? Prison Break.
Um, they take. I think it's him. They take away in the helicopter, if I'm remembering correctly. So I don't know if
Actually,
they
there's
ever
a
actually
deleted
confirm
scene
that.
where they actually do show him die.
Oh well, then never mind. He is dead.
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Slow mo.
What a fucking shot.
Oh,
Unbelievable. That's a real Bad Boys shot.
I
Shit
haven't
just got
seen Bad
real.
Boys actually.
I haven't seen Bad Boys in a while. Like I was very young, but I've seen Hot Fuzz
Hot
several
Fuzz is
times,
very good. Hot Fuzz
and they
is.
have the Bad Boys too. You ain't seen Bad Boys 2?
You ain't seen Bad Boys too?
I recently watched all three of those with director's commentary.
Were they any good?
Very interesting
Very
stuff.
interesting.
Yeah, very
Ooh,
very good. Would
that
highly
is what you
recommend.
like
But
to hear.
Transformers though, you know.
Yeah, Transformers directors. Transformers with our commentary.
Yeah, we're the directors of this movie. We
Yeah,
wrote it.
exactly.
If you could change one thing about this movie, what would you do?
Oh, that is a good question. what is the one thing I would change? Part of me would like to say I would like to add in more Autobots, but I feel like that would take away from these Autobots in later ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, what would you change if you could change anything?
I'll tell you what I would have changed. I would have had the other Autobots introduced into the movie, and we've only seen Bumblebee, kind of.
Yeah.
We saw a Panasonic logo really up close, so go buy one of those.
Oh man, yeah, that's one thing. Eh, every single movie they get more and more blatant with their
Product placement.
with their product placement. It's amazing.
I mean, this one's pretty bad. There's like an Xbox and a fucking
Oh yeah, but that's one scene towards the end. In Transformers 2,
yeah.
I can't
Well,
remember any off the
Transformers
top of my
4
head.
has the worst one,
Everywhere.
which
They fucking product placed America.
the Oreo vending machine.
Oh, the Oreo vending machine.
Which somehow outdoes the Mountain Dew vending machine.
Yeah, in a war. I'm just after realizing it probably won't make a massive difference, but only after realizing that the audio may have accidentally slipped to the fact where you would be a bit louder than me, but hopefully it'll be balanced for you all. And if it's not, you're hearing David anyway, so that's what matters.
Be alright.
You'll be alright. You'll be alright. And then they were both
He
put
managed
in
to get
prison for the
Panasonic
rest of our
logo.
life.
I ate the whole plate. That was a weird cut. But that was a weird cut as well. What the fuck? It's like these were supposed to be long shots, and then they were like, "Yeah, just cut it."
To save time, maybe.
Maybe. But also, this movie's 2.5 hours fucking long. So I mean,
but at
maybe
least
save
it's 2.5
time
hours
elsewhere.
of stuff going on. That would have been like a couple seconds with nothing going on.
Yeah, but they're really picking the weirdest things to.
Cut.
The cousin.
I mean, they technically
Why
could
did
have
he
cut
do
this
that?
bit.
Yeah. She don't like nobody on the carpet, especially not police.
Oh god. Holy shit, I never really took it in, but Sam's room is massive and he's got like 8 skateboards. Why does he have so many
Sam's room is a
skateboards?
fucking nightmare. It's too messy. Oh god, milk. Oh.
Oh no, he dropped it. I think that's
There's
Michael
Michael
Bay's
Bay's dog, yeah.
And that explains, so if we're
'Cause
going
that
by
dog's
that
in
the
the second
exact
movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're going by in the lore, that means Miles gave his dog to Michaela and then Sam took Michaela's dog when they split up.
Lab boys. Wait, is he in the third one, that dog?
Yeah. If it's the same dog, he is in the third one because Sam owns him.
Huh.
I don't remember him being in the fourth one, and in the fifth one, Michael Bay adopted the dog that Sir Anthony Hopkins was walking.
Wait, that was his dog again?
Yeah, well, once they in order they wanted a dog for the movie, so he went to. I think he went around looking for like the most un adoptable dog or something, and he found that dog, so they put him into the movie, and then I think he owned him for a bit, and then they found another family for him and gave it to them. I think.
Nice. Michael Bay's not such a bad guy after all.
Just a bit weird with his filming sometimes, but when he's filming
Yeah, well, listen.
explosions, mwah. Perfection. Oh,
Fuck yeah.
such oh.
This is, as much as I love the opening with Barricade, and as much as I love the introduction of Optimus Prime and stuff, I think this is my favorite transformation in the entire movie.
I think my favorite in the entire movie, I think mine is still Optimus Prime, just because it's holy shit, just chills. But
Fuck, I don't
this
know
is
actually,
fucking cool.
because because the Optimus Prime one's so good because it's also longer.
Yeah, and it zooms in on like everything that's, and it's not
Yeah,
just like a.
and the sound design is incredible in it. But
Another
this one's cool, I think,
another great
because
one
it's
is where
so close.
Bumblebee transforms back into the car, but that's probably for another reason.
Yeah,
But it's just stuck in my head forever.
yeah. But I love this part here. I think the angle of it is so cool to me.
Oh yeah, because it's. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, you know what's up? Well, it's coming up. I'll point it out when it comes up. This is should have killed him.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a very
The
lucid
wheel.
bad dream.
217. eBay item 211153. Where
What's
are the
up?
glasses?
Oh
The
god,
wheel.
it's so cool.
Oh, but so we haven't commented on it really yet, but the effects still hold up.
Oh, the effects like to this
The
day
effects are
still hold up.
incredible. Like they are
To this day, they're still
so.
better than some things in cinema that's released today.
To this day, they're still better than some of the later entries in this franchise. I think like the fourth one even
Well,
looks worse than this movie.
I think as they
I
go
don't know if
on,
it's the colors or something. But like something about it just looks more fake.
as they
Maybe
go
it's the way
on,
they
they
even
get
shot
more
this.
complicated. So there's a lot more details in the faces, especially in the fourth one.
Yeah,
So it could be kind of like that,
maybe it's that. I think
but
it's the colors a lot as well. Like I think this movie looks very dirty. Like everyone looks like a rotisserie. This part here,
oh,
this
that's a
part's sick.
great one. Oh
Oh,
fuck,
it's
that's
so
a
good.
great transfer.
And then the
Oh.
random dust cloud for no reason. This
Dun,
is
dun, 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 dun. They all have good car chases. I'll give them that. Barricade and Bumblebee
yeah.
have a fucking, or is it Bumblebee, Barricade and Hot Rod? No, I think Bumblebee's in it. Barricade has a great chase scene in the fifth one, anyway. Wait, is Sam sitting on like the divider in between the seats? I'm only after noticing that.
Don't know.
Oh no, he's in the chair now. Never mind.
Keep a close eye here because the background actually changes.
Does it? I actually can't remember
I
this.
think so. Yeah, did you see that? See the background?
No.
For the wheel spin, they were like inside a warehouse, but
Oh
everything
really?
else they were out. Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit, I didn't notice that.
yeah. This is a great
Oh,
transfer.
that's
Man,
another good.
I don't know, it's
Fuck.
kind of hard to pick a favorite one because they're all
Yeah,
so
they're all
good.
so good in
But
the
like
first one. They give them time,
this
I
to
think,
me
in this one.
looks, yeah, maybe that's it as well. This to me, Bumblebee here still looks, I think he looks better than he does in the fourth one.
I
Or
prefer
maybe
this
it's the
design
fifth one I'm
actually over
thinking of.
the fourth one because he's like a
Yeah,
ninja in the fourth one, and it's not bad, but I just prefer when he's not a ninja.
yeah. You know what I don't mind is Night Optimus Prime,
Oh no,
but
Night
I
Optimus
think
Prime is
prefer
very
this one.
good. I prefer the G1 one, but they only did that in Bumblebee.
Yeah,
But
but the Bumblebee one's good.
Bumblebee is also
Worst
very
part
good,
is,
but I still prefer this version.
yeah. Well, this version works for this kind of character. I think he's bigger,
Yeah,
so he's more for the kind of fighter. Whereas like for Bumblebee, they wanted something cute,
yeah,
and
and
it
he's
works
the
for that as well.
scout kind of more
Yeah.
so the way it was. Oh god. Actually, I was going. Transformers 3 might have a slightly better Bumblebee design, but only slightly.
I don't even know the difference.
Yeah, no, I mean like it's not a lot, but he has more guns.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I never noticed. Sam does like the leg tappy thing as well, and it's going to charge them.
That's pretty funny.
It's kind of interesting to compare Sam to like Cade Yeager, where Sam couldn't beat Frenzy on his own, and then Cade Yeager is like killing like actual full-size Transformers like left, right, and center in the fourth and fifth one.
Yeah, but I find that more. I find Sam way more interesting though
Oh no, yeah,
than
it's
fucking
I
Kate
prefer
Yeager.
it when there's like I don't know how to describe it. When it's from the human perspective, I prefer it when the Decepticons seem like nearly impossible to beat.
Yeah,
When it's
because it makes them
one-on-one Transformers, it
scarier.
makes sense.
Fuck me, man. This is like,
Oh. I know I say this brings back my Transformers brings back my childhood so much, but this scene especially.
yeah.
With the light and everything, fucking, they managed to get
Music.
the light on the animation. Oh, the light
That's
reflects
what
in
I
the
think.
right way. Oh,
That's what I think as well. I think the lighting and stuff is better for these designs. I don't
probably.
know if it's. I don't know. I just feel like it looks better than in some of the later movies. I don't know what it is.
Wait, you're probably right. It probably is kind of like just. They could have been
I think
simpler,
they just
maybe.
put maybe.
Or no.
I think the lighting is a big thing of it.
Oh, it is. Like you can see the glinting off the sides
Yeah.
of the metal there. Like.
Like it's very very detailed. I feel like they didn't put as much detail into the lighting maybe later or something. I don't know what it is. I might be able to figure it out when we watch them again.
Yeah, it could be the fact that there was just way more of them that maybe they didn't put in that amount of detail.
Maybe yeah.
I know there was a smaller budget for Bumblebee, so maybe that might be in that case. They're still pretty good in Bumblebee though. But
The Bumblebee ones look good. I'm talking about like the mainline Transformers movies. The fourth one, I just remember it not looking great.
fourth one, I think the Autobots look very good in it, but the Decepticons, I think I'm just still remembering the fact that they go like instead of transforming.
Also, I love that part there.
Do
He used to look back here like regret not getting in the car, whatever he says. I think it's cool.
Oh, there's a lot of great lines.
No, by the way,
How
I'm
many
not talking about the
questions you wanna
designs. I
ask?
like the designs.
Oh no, yeah, just like
for like
the-
cross. It's just the
the
CG or
realism.
something just seemed. But in fairness, when I say I like designs, the thing I don't like is some of the faces. Like I hate
Oh yeah,
Drift's face.
the faces become really human.
Which I don't
Although
like.
I can
I don't like Drift's face. I hate
I
Lockdown's
like
monkey
Drift's
face.
Lockdown. I like because he
I
has the
like
scars.
Drift's design. Like the
Drift is
samurai
fucking.
thing.
That is one thing. All
Even
of
if
the
he had a
Autobots have fucking
visor.
great designs. In that movie, they all have great designs.
Mm.
Hound is great. Crosshairs is, mwah. I love his design with the trench coat. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, the trench coat's
But
cool.
oh god, I love all those guys. Shit. But then I think they kind of realized people might not have liked that as much because in the fifth one they went back with like Hot Rod and he was much more like as if he was made in this movie. If you get me, like he's a lot more
Yeah, he
clunkier
looks
and
a
his
lot
face
more
is
like
like Bumblebee
Bumblebee.
kind of. Yeah.
Weird that it's Hot Rod though. Some of them,
Yeah.
some of the movies like. I used to think that the guy who says "move it, you moron" was like Bumblebee's radio. But yeah, it's one of the biggest issues I think this movie has is like just naming robots.
Oh yeah, it
Very
just
convenient that
it
this Bumblebee is just,
yeah
and then they do the Kill Bill. But yeah,
yeah
like it's
that's
just
I
that
didn't
we like,
notice that
oh
until
okay,
recently.
here's like a brand new Lamborghini. Let's make him Mexican and we'll call him Drift, and like it's not
Yeah, they don't
accurate
use
at all.
any of the like, but I don't
Yeah.
really. I've come to terms with that because even in the show, it's just oh, it's a great shot. In
This is, I would say, you might disagree. This is the best scene in the whole movie.
I think this is one of the best scenes, or one of the most iconic scenes in the entire franchise.
Yes.
I'd say this is the most iconic scene in the movie, but I think my favorite scene is still. I don't know what my favorite scene is. Fuck. It's
This
probably
is
when
mine.
Seymour Simon looks through the post box, but
Maybe that one might top this actually.
the
I love the way he
entire
hides behind her.
yeah, it's funny. It's the fact that throughout the entire franchise, like even all the other TV shows, they've constantly just like randomly used the names in order to not run out of the trademark. So they're constantly not the original.
100% accurate.
Yeah. So I've kind of moved on from that. So even if I did know the names of whatever Transformers are appearing in Bumblebee, chances are there'll still be new characters. But actually, I
Yeah.
don't think. Hmm, maybe not so much as much anymore.
There's weird ones though, like in this movie, Demolisher calls himself Devastator.
Oh, that was a subtitling error, I think, because all the toys and
Yeah.
all the promotional material called him Demolisher,
Everything is Demolisher, yeah.
as far as I remember, anyway.
Mm.
Oh
So
God,
this
it's
is
so cool.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, and then this was Ratchet.
Yeah. Optimus runs away like a little pervert. I hate the way he runs. That shot of the shelf falling over was always so weird to me.
Yeah, great music.
I kind of wish that Ratchet was white and red instead of green and red.
I really do like his design in these movies, but it would have been nice
Mm.
to see have like a homage to that color scheme at some point. I do agree.
But I think the worst, I actually like. I can forgive it because it's something. At least he has color. The most unforgivable one I think is the fact that Jazz is just silver. It's
Yeah, and
just
his whole
because if you
thing.
look close at that design, there's really cool details. Like they have like the G1 kind of visor look. The head
Yeah,
design's really cool,
but
but
it's
because
just
it's
all the
still
one color.
pure silver, it's so hard to distinguish those details,
And the fact that
and
he's
it really looks.
jazz, he his whole
Yeah,
personality is
he
about
should
being
be,
like
and he's arguably the most
colorful.
boring looking one in the whole movie for the Autobots, which is a
Oh,
shame.
it's another great shot. But yeah,
But
it's annoying. Also, I really like his
mm,
voice in it as well. He didn't get a lot of lines, but he was cool.
he gets like 3 lines. I mean, the car is cool. At least they were made him a Porsche and didn't go for a different car.
Yeah.
The music's so good. Also, I take it back. The
God.
Optimus Prime transformation is the best one in the movie.
Yes.
Yes. Because I'm just remembering it. Like, it's about to happen. By the way, the transition from, like, presumably real truck to this,
Is like,
fucking incredible.
yeah, you can't.
Fucking unbelievably incredible. The music.
I,
The mouth.
it's this kind of shit here
The
which will
mouth.
make me never ever.
Grow up.
S-
Same.
yeah, grow up or stop liking
The wheels.
Transformers. The wheel.
Oh, the wheels are
It's
so good.
just fucking cool. They've all got great designs. It's just
Jazz transformation's cool, and I like the
yeah,
way
and
Ratchet like
Ratchet's
spins
sweet.
around. It's very Optimus Primal.
It took them a
But
couple of like versions of his toy to actually put in the swivel. The original toy with the movie didn't actually have that.
yeah,
Okay.
I the mouth has grown on me.
I know I like the mouth in this version, this specific version.
I was just about to say though, I don't like it on the night version.
I don't mind it on the night one actually. I think I prefer it on the night one
I prefer it on
because
this one because again the face looks fucking weird.
if you look
Like
closely in this one, he's got like sideways moving teeth, which I don't like in this version. But in the night one, he doesn't have that.
yeah, he has like a little grill inside his mouth.
Yeah.
It's just the I don't like the
Ironhide.
knight's face at all. I like Ironhide's design.
God, they all the oh. Second to right, yep, second to none. What? Oh, it's so cool. The all spark.
Do you know this is? Do you know Transformers Prime?
Yeah.
That design for Optimus Prime is fine, but I fucking hate the head because he has a really young looking face.
Oh yeah, there's no
As
scratches. It's
weird
just
as
all
that
smooth.
sounds. Yeah, it's really smooth and he looks like a child. But then Peter Cullen's voice comes out of it and you're like, this is fucking weird. Like if he had the face shield, it wouldn't be as noticeable. At least this face suits Peter Cullen's voice
Yeah, it's like
with
kind
the
of
mouth and stuff.
not like I was gonna say weary, but that's not the right word. But it's like
It's like Weathers. Like
wise.
it's I like the Megatron design in this movie too. It's so monstrous.
I like that. I like it in all of them. There isn't one that I genuinely despise. Transformers 2 is
If
kind of the.
Galvatron hates, if
I don't count
if
Galvatron.
Galvatron counts, I hate it.
I don't.
Good.
I don't count Galvatron because it's technically. I know technically it's Megatron, but it's such
Yeah,
a
it's
waste of
technically not
the name. That's another one. Like I
Megatron.
understand where they're
I
coming
don't
from with it,
hate,
but like it's just it's good concept, but fucking shitty.
but you can never do
Fucking
the real. Yeah. Can I say something maybe controversial?
go ahead.
In terms of, at least in terms of G1, I prefer Galvatron's design over Megatron.
Ooh,
I like the crown and I like the purple.
the big
I like
ass
his
orange
cannon.
gun. And the fact that he flies by firing the gun in space, fuck, that's cool. He has got some pretty cool things going for him, but I think overall, I think I prefer Megatron's.
Mm.
Galvatron's is
I
still
prefer
fucking
Megatron
amazing,
as
but
a character, but I think the design is just cool. I love this Megatron design. But yeah, the Megatron design in 2 is okay,
yeah,
but the
Transformers 3
third
is
movie
cool.
just takes all the good elements of the Transformers 2 design and just it brings in all new ones.
Yeah, I like it.
Like
It has like the
we've
fucking
talked about
hood.
this before extensively, but any mechanical. Oh, that's kind of his inside of his mouth has like waveforms when he talks.
Oh shit, I never noticed that on
That's really
Ratchet.
cool.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Oh, this
But
is another great
yeah,
shot.
fuck man, that's such a good hero shot, man. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
Jazz, come. Oh,
I
fucking
wish they
hell.
went all the way with that.
Yeah, then just held it for a second.
Jazz is so underwhelming in this movie. It's
But
such a
he's got
cad.
such cool like mannerisms that are like blink and you'll miss it.
That's the thing. They obviously put a lot of effort into how he moves and stuff, but it's just they don't use him enough. It's such a shame he dies. I think he would have been really cool later on in this series.
Yeah.
But what was I just saying?
Megatron designs. We've.
Yes, we talked extensively before about this. Any robot or mechanical looking
Oh
character
yeah.
is infinitely improved as soon as you put a cloak on them.
Yeah, put a cloak and a hood
And
on
that's
that. It's
why,
so cool.
yeah, that's why Transformers 3 Megatron is the second best Megatron design
Yeah, it's fucking. He's
in the live action movies.
and he's got like an elephant rifle for a gun. It's fucking. Oh,
Yeah, the
maybe it's
image of
not
him
exactly an
running
elephant
around the
one, but it's so
desert,
cool.
it's just a big rifle. Yeah, it's like he's like a full on like shotgun at some point.
Yeah.
I don't love the arm gun in part 2. Mainly because his little weedy little fucking gimp arm is on the other side of it. I don't like.
Yeah, I think Transformers 5 just got everything right. If they were doing a sixth one and
They've
put it like a cloak on it, then that would be literally
yeah.
cloaked Megatron is fucking cool. Well, yeah, actually, yeah. If they just do the
It's,
fifth design, but with like a big black cloak, it'd be so
that'd
cool.
be sick. What if they gave him like coronation gear, like G1 Starscream from the movie? Like they gave him a cloak and a crown
That would be very cool. I don't know
for
if he'd
even a
wear the
scene.
crown, but the cloak would definitely suit him.
But yeah, but even if he takes off the crown for a minute, I don't know. But the only thing about that design is I don't think Frank Welker's voice suits it.
When the faceplate is on front of it, I think I agree, but I think it does suit it when you can see the snarling teeth.
Yeah, okay.
I think so, anyway. I think
I
because
just
you
think
can see
Hugo
his
Weaving's
teeth.
really good in this movie. I think as
Oh
Megatron, and
yeah,
I think
no,
he would have suited that.
they're both so good as Megatron and
Yeah.
Galvatron.
Mm.
And fun fact, I think I'm right on this, but the guy who plays Ironhide in the first three movies voiced Barricade in the fifth one. I don't know if he
Oh.
voiced him in this one or not, but he definitely voiced him in the fifth one. I'm 90% sure. This is also one movie. Not exactly, but like, do you know the way in movies now, like in the franchise, they'll like put in things that are deliberately setups for like sequels? They
Hmm.
don't necessarily do a lot of that in these movies. There's the post-credit scene in this one, but that wasn't really setting up anything. There wasn't anything in the second one, or the third
Of
one.
Starscream flying away.
Yeah, there wasn't really
Yeah.
anything in the second or third one, other than the fact that the bad guys survived to fight another day. In the fourth one,
Mm.
there wasn't
Well, I
anything.
mean, this movie
Was
kind
there
of
any?
has like, I guess like Optimus Prime's speeches near the end are kind of
Kinda, yeah. I get
"We
off.
are here,
That's one of my favorite
we are
ways to
waiting."
end a film. Just the way that, like, with the
Yeah.
speeches, it's so fucking cool.
Mm.
Each, oh, you can see, that's cool. Like the fact that they animate a transformer, I think it was Ironhide in the background behind the bush in blurred out of focus. The fact that
Yeah.
they went to that detail is so good. They've got a massive garden. Holy shit! Look at where they
This house is insane.
they fucking
Black
kicked them.
dog gets kicked away.
Oh man, bad mojo. Can you see? I'm curious if they put any of them in the windows in the background. I don't think they did. No,
No, I don't think. One of my favorite jokes in the whole movie is coming up. It's so ridiculous, but it's so funny.
I can't actually remember which one. See, look, he's got fucking
How
like
did you
six
get over
skateboards.
there so fast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he's just got
Um.
pictures on the wall
So
of
funny story
bikinis
about
and
this
stuff.
movie. I had like a torrented copy of it on DVD, like on a burned DVD, and I probably shouldn't admit to this publicly, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh, the black box, busty babes or whatever Uncle Charles gave him. But
It's the Uncle Charles case.
Uncle Charles, if you're fancy. But
Hey.
he. Oh yeah, sorry. So the DVD was because it was like 2007. The file was too big for one DVD, so we had to put it onto two. That's incredible, by the way. That shot would have been so hard to do because they, like, none the grass is to start. That's
The
crazy.
grass is, yeah.
But anyway,
Fuck.
uh, I can point out the exact moment that the discs changed, and I will for all of you at home. So you can pretend to be
Do.
me at the age of 7.
And just
You know,
stop it for like 30
stop
seconds.
it for a second. Pretend you're putting the new disc in. Don't actually do that because it'll fuck up the commentary. But anyway, I love even the way his little head bits were. They
Yeah.
whiz around. Cool.
I don't know how to describe it. There's a lot of
The
that kind
lighting
of
is so
dialogue.
good on his face.
Yeah, the lighting is good, but there's a
Anyway.
lot of that kind of dialogue where it's just one person talking to someone that's annoyed about how they're
Mm.
annoyed. There's a lot of that in this
Yeah.
franchise. I love
Yeah.
it though. It's funny.
I love the
He takes the
wine.
wine. Yeah.
I love their interactions in this movie. Like,
Yeah.
because I don't know how to describe it. This movie makes them feel like they're friends.
Yeah. I get that because they actually talk to each other and they like riff off each other. The only other
Yeah,
movie
like
that does that to that extent is Transformers 4, but they don't do it with friends. It's because they all fucking
they
like,
do it, they hate each other.
yeah, and it's not necessarily hate. It's just they don't like working together.
Mm.
It's just it's a fun but they play off each other more. I think they feel like the most developed of Transformers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because Bumblebee and Optimus, you already know who they are, but then Drift, Hound, and Crosshairs, fucking, oh, they're great.
Mm.
I was expecting a giant car. Has the point come up where you had to pause?
It is just now.
Oh, so you
It was
unpaused
around
it.
this scene. I can't remember the exact second, but
Yeah.
it was, yeah. I think it was just as they came in, or just before they came in, like just before the
So
door
you
opened.
had to resume right at the masturbation thing.
Well, I was gonna say, so little me pops in disc number 2 to immediately have Sam be asked if he was masturbating vigorously.
Oh god, this scene went on for way too long when I was younger.
It's going on for way too long right now. See, this is the thing. You have scenes where they will cut in the middle of a long shot,
And
just
then you
like to
have
shave off half a second.
and
But
then
then
you
they have
scenes like this.
45 minutes of fucking masturbation debates.
An ethical dilemma.
Oh, I hate these. That's a great shot of him in the bath. I love Jazz's hands. I know it
Yeah,
sounds really weird.
I love how he goes like, oh damn. Hey.
Great line.
He just
Yeah, look
cuts
at
to a
Jazz's
sitcom.
head. He's got like the blue visor and everything. Literally, even if his head was black around like the where the horn
Yeah, you'd
bits,
be able to see it. Like,
it would differentiate a bit.
I would have loved if they gave him like the rally decals, like he had in G1.
Yeah,
Just,
color. I love Ironhide. I know Ironhide's red originally, but I love the black Ironhide design. Oh, I love the fist bump coming up.
Yeah, you made a video with
I
that
love,
on your channel. Actually, you should check that
yeah,
out.
I love it.
There'll be
It's
a
a
link
great.
to
It kind of inspired that video.
there'll be a link to his channel down below. Okay, here we go. Now
Here we
this is where
go.
this is where before what you were watching was like
This is where
the
this goes
build
to a
up.
perfect 10.
That was the
Yeah.
intro. The movie
This is
actually
where the movie
starts
really
now.
begins. Yeah.
Yeah.
This shot coming up is so perfect.
Every
So many
single shot
apples.
with this actor is perfect.
Incredible shot.
Oh god, I love it.
Never
Never
will.
will.
I love it so much.
Like there's some great lines in this one, but like 90% just spoken by this guy.
Yeah.
Sir.
And his delivery so perfect.
It's amazing. If I was making a movie, I would figure out some way to get this guy in. Like I don't know, like
But the thing is, I think he works perfectly as a secondary character.
oh yeah, yeah, like that's
I think
just
he's a really good actor, but I feel like he's the kind of like the perfect secondary role actor.
yeah,
I'm sure he'd be good in a main role, but I just think you can really get him to shine because you don't have to worry about like character development and all that shit. You can
yeah,
just have him have a blast.
and just have fun. And when he has fun, when
Yeah,
actors have fun making movies, it's
it's
how you doing? Politely.
politely.
Back up. Oh god.
There's Arwen from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody fame.
I don't know who that is, but I'll take your word for it.
He was the janitor in the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Bingo, pack 'em, bag 'em.
So this is
So,
a weird place.
what? They drive down a canal?
Just where they're driving right now.
I'm assuming they were doing that in order to avoid like public streets.
I guess so.
That's like my only explanation. I don't know if that's the actual explanation or not, but that's my explanation.
Yeah, maybe it makes sense.
Transform.
Enlighten me. I love that so much.
That would be crazy.
Even the driver was laughing. I never noticed that. That sound effect's nuts.
It's very 2000s, but also like
Yeah. It's like a trailer sound effect. It's like, you know, when the music's building up in a trailer and then
oh
the
yeah, and then it
title
goes
comes
quiet.
up and then that sound effect happens and then there's a joke.
Or that, yeah. Who the hell are you guys? Parole here coming up.
How about Red Dead Redemption? You like that too?
Banana.
Starts listing off Rockstar games. Bully? You a fan of Bully?
What about oh, what is that one where like they're not
LA Noire.
allowed to sell it? Manhunt?
Oh, Manhunt.
Yeah. Was that Rockstar?
Hmm.
Yeah. Never played that. Never seen it either. I just know it exists. I'm very surprised I didn't kill any of the occupants of the car.
Yeah. Shit your way towards the front.
Oh, there's the faceplate. To my friend. Optimus Prime.
It's when you bring your Optimus Prime toy to school. You're showing all your buddies. My personal friend, Optimus Prime. The way Jazz just swings it. The
Swinging
way their
around,
entrance was really cool. Give me those. Oh, the visor goes down. I never noticed that.
Wait, what?
Jazz's eye visor, like, it's not a permanent thing. It goes up and down.
Oh, I did not notice that. I thought it was a permanent thing.
Yeah, no, so did I. I just saw it raised there.
Oh. The guy on the right looks so scared. Car. I wonder if, like, do you see the stuff that he's saying in the background, like how you put us down without killing us? I wonder if that was scripted or if he was just told to
Like
like
improv.
yeah, because I feel like his character had to do some improv.
Yeah, I feel like they probably did let him do a little bit.
I'd say.
This hoodie disgusts me. It's off.
Oh yeah, that's so strange. I've never seen that before, or at least I've never noticed it.
What, his hoodie?
No, the Jazz's eyes,
Jazz's
like
eyes.
actual eyes.
Yeah. It's weird.
Okay, yeah, this scene, if I could change one thing, I'd probably
Yeah.
take, yeah, this.
I hate the sound effect of it more. It literally goes boing. Yeah, that's no need for that.
Yeah.
It's a clip-on tie. That's hilarious. I never noticed that. Also, the S7 vest. I want that.
That's gotta be.
Gonna
It's
cop me one of
definitely.
those.
It's gotta be a thing. It's gotta be somewhere.
That's not that has his name on it. But the fact that that's a clip-on tie is so funny.
This always confused me.
Yeah, because if his phone was on
The
speaker,
speaker
it
would
would
just
just
make them loud.
everyone would just hear a bunch of people on the other end of the phone going, "Hello? Who is this? Why'd you call me? Hello?" That's cool. Ironhide's like tire popper.
Oh, fucking
Ew,
Jazz
did
does
you
like the
see that
worm.
Bumblebee's See Bumblebee's receding hairline
Yeah, I
before he
wasn't looking.
transformed there?
In
It's
this
awful.
watching, I'm trying to look at stuff that I don't usually look at just to see, and I
Yeah, and
never
that's what I'm
noticed it.
trying to notice stuff too. Like I never noticed the Jazz eyes thing.
But yeah, and when Jazz transforms, he like jumps up into the air and lands down on his like arms as if he's either going into a push-up or the worm, and then he transforms.
That's
It's
cool.
fucking cool.
That's why I think it's such a shame that he dies because there's so many opportunities for him to like dance his way into a transformation.
Yeah, or into a
You know?
battle like
Yeah.
just breakdance battle. Also, I keep forgetting that this next like couple seconds is in the movie. I don't know why, but I just keep forgetting. I keep thinking it goes from here to the bridge bit. I keep forgetting that Optimus actually runs through the city.
Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot about this as well.
It's just
That's very
completely
bizarre.
whatever it is. It just don't remember it at all.
So much for robots in fucking disguise. I was playing the tie-in game for this recently,
Oh
the
really?
PS2 one,
Yeah.
and I started fucking around with cheats. There's a cheat in that game where you can unlock G1 skins.
Oh.
Some of them just recolor, like they just give
Yeah,
Starstreak
like the
green, like the
G1 color.
reds and blue. Or same for Jazz, and the Jazz design looks so good with the G1 colors.
That
But
is, I imagine it would. Yeah.
Megatron goes full G1, and his transformation is instead of turning into the Cybertronian jet, all that changes is you stay as robot mode Megatron, but it's just that you're flying like they do in G1,
Oh, that's cool.
which is hilarious.
I
Yeah, I
like
thought it
that.
was really cool. Yeah. So it's just him with his fist out. And it's actually Frank Welker's voice, I think, as well. So this
Oh.
would kill them. They'd be jelly.
Oh yeah, they'd be just destroyed. That is one thing, and this
Broke
it
all
happens a
of their
lot
ribs.
in the Transformers movies where Transformers
Just
catch
big metal
humans.
fucking arms just slapping into people. Yeah.
Like I feel like it would kill or break bones. I don't think ice is ever used to subdue a Transformer in the series again, except for Bumblebee.
It's funny because they actually established earlier that it was
Heat.
extreme heat.
Yeah, it could be a bit of both though.
Maybe it's just extreme temperatures. But I
Yeah.
guess it makes
Well,
sense
that
the
would be
extreme
metal
cold.
actually.
Oh well, of course they would know to use that because of Megatron.
Yeah, and it kept them. Oh, yeah, maybe that's their
Yeah,
philosophy. It's just that it kept Megatron under ice.
yeah.
So,
They were like, well, it worked for big Meg.
and they are metal, I guess. So that does technically make sense because
Yeah,
the cold would like make metal snap, and then the
yeah,
heat would bend it.
yeah. There you go. Look at this. Bringing a bit of physics.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can't learn something over here on the Cyber Prime channel.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Welcome to Physics 101.
Yeah. That guy's like body armor on his shoulders
Yeah, I was
is
about to
nuts.
say. I never noticed that before. He's fucking massive.
Yeah. I'm liking enjoying. I'm enjoying noticing little things
Little
that I don't
details
really
that I never
notice.
usually do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though, because I've watched these movies like 20 times easy, and
Yeah.
I still notice new stuff. The only other movies that are like that for me is Jason Bourne. Every single time to this day that I watch them, I'm still noticing new stuff that is just really cool.
Hmm. It's like the Cornetto trilogy for me.
Well, I've only ever seen all of them once, I think so.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, we have to do those.
Yeah, we can put them on the list, definitely. For a peek behind the curtain, we have a
Some of my
list of
all-time
stuff
favorite movies.
that we are going to do
Yeah,
commentary tracks for.
we have an extensive list.
And we will get
Is
through
this
them
the
all.
first one?
This will be the first one going up, yes.
Okay, well, another peek behind the curtain. We've actually recorded one of these before.
Yeah,
Probably. Well, I don't know if it'll be the next one uploaded, but we have recorded
probably will
a
be.
different commentary track for a different movie.
Yeah.
So this is technically the second one we're recording. Yeah, 'cause look, he's got his visor down now.
Yeah. But it's not right. I like how he is the second in command. At least he has this kind of thing. So like, he knows Optimus the most, so that's why he goes.
Yeah, but also that's the thing. He's so like big in I don't know.
No, yeah, they easily could have like
I
swapped
think.
him out for like a lesser known one, like Blue Streak or something. Well, I guess he's still a big name, but not as big as Jazz.
Yeah.
But then again, with that logic, that would have meant
I
that
feel
like
like
you'd have to keep all of the big names eventually, which I'd like, but
yeah.
at least by doing this, they kind of give smaller names like Crosshairs, for example, they like more time to shine. I
Yeah,
guess is kind of.
True.
There's no excuse for it in this movie though, because all of these are big names. But
Exactly. I feel like if they hadn't have gone with Barricade, Jazz would have been Prowl. I feel like that's probably what they
yeah,
would
they
have ended
probably
up
would have
doing.
swapped them out. I think I prefer that Jazz was in it though, because Jazz was more of a character in G1 than Prowl, if that makes sense. Like he was in it
Yeah.
more essentially. He had a lot more cool stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's like he was always kind of the second in command, wasn't
Jazz and Prowl kind of both were, if I'm remembering correctly.
he? I like Jazz as the second in command because he's got a very high level of power
Yeah, but
in
he's
the
still
ranks, but also he's just really fun loving and stuff, which I think is a cool combo.
yeah, it is very cool. The way they do it in IDW is very good. So Jazz, I think, is still he's really respected, but he's still like he's a storyteller and he's a dancer and stuff. It's very cool. But
Mm.
then Prowl is like the head of security, so he's really serious about everything, and he's like the advisor. Yeah, no, I think Prowl is the head of security and tactical advisor for Optimus, and then Jazz is the actual second in command, or
Yeah.
something like that. It's cool. Also, the
Have
first
they ever revealed who this is?
there was some oh shit, I remember seeing it somewhere. They compared them to someone, and I think it was
'Cause
Blackout because
to
it
me it
looks like
looks like
Ironhide's
Bumblebee.
head. To
I
me,
I oh,
in G1, I mean
yeah.
G1 Ironhide, because
Oh
it's got
yeah
like
yeah
the little
yeah.
thing at the
I can
top.
see that. Yeah.
Shit, I feel like it could have been Starscream actually. It could be Starscream, maybe. Also, apologies if there's any external noise coming through the microphone on my end. Um, hopefully there won't be that much, but hopefully you will be able to hear us perfectly. We'll have to wait and see until it's over. It would be really annoying if it turned out by the end of this that the audio was just horribly balanced.
Yeah.
I'd upload
Should
it anyway
record
though,
it.
it'd be fine. Come on. Oh, that sound effect I fucking love. Like it's I'm pretty sure it's just a really low bass guitar. But it's so good. It's in this one, and if I'm remembering correctly, it's used a lot in the third one as well. It's amazing. Mhm.
Oh, interesting. So I'm trying to figure this out.
What, trying to
Apparently,
figure out the transformer?
Starscream, Barricade, and Blackout touched down on Mars.
Oh,
Destroyed
interesting.
the thing. Yeah.
I guess that kind of makes sense. They're all sent there together.
Yeah. Was the Fallen like retroactively the one kind of
In charge?
yeah. Like
I
yeah, obviously that's not a thing in this movie, but like did they retcon it that he was the one who sent them all here?
No, Megatron was always in charge of the Decepticons, but the Fallen was kind of like his mentor, if that makes any sense. So Megatron was always the one doing everything and always the one in charge, and it was always his plan. But the Fallen
Hmm.
was the one that was kind of teaching him. But then when Optimus died, the Fallen kind of was able to get up and then took charge. I think that's how it works anyway. I could be wrong. Oh god, so cool. Scary, but cool. Or are we so different? This place is very cool in real life because when you go here, they actually have
Dude,
um Transformers like clippings of newspapers in the
Yeah,
actual
I
place.
saw that.
It's
It's
cool.
it's cool.
That is one thing in my life that I want to do. I do want to get to all the places. It's really stupid, but I want to travel the world,
Something
and
stupid.
specifically, I want to go to all the places that have been in Transformers movies and put the spark in his chest. Destroy you both.
I don't care, Ratchet. I want to die. Put it in my chest.
Unbridled power, disintegrate me. This shit, it's been an
I
honor, now
want
shove it.
to.
Roll out.
Unbox. Put it in.
Now.
Frenzy got fucked, bro.
He broke his jaw. Nice. They're learning.
This is quite the fit from Simmons.
Yeah,
He's serving up a look right now. I like to imagine he made all that up. Latte ho ho double macchiato.
I like to think that he made all of the drinks personally beforehand, so he just goes into the next room. He has a massive selection just made for him.
I like to think that Simmons didn't have a single line of dialogue in the script, and
He just wandered on
they
set
just
one day.
let John Turturro. They were like, an agent shows up, and he goes, "Not an agent. I'm Agent C. Simmons, and this is my backstory." And he does this. Every line of dialogue is improvised.
It feels like he's got that energy. Like, it's great.
I think it's just his delivery so good. Yeah,
It's very natural, but also like fucking over the top natural.
it's weird.
It's very unique.
It's like he's riffing. By the way, full on Megatron prop here. Incredible stuff.
Is that actually?
It
It
looks like
looks
it.
it.
Yeah, I mean, like it is. Look at the legs and stuff. Yeah, that's real. I mean, mostly anyway. There's could probably is some CG on it, but I mean,
I wonder where the fuck that is now.
it's in my back garden. Like
Oh,
those
nice.
legs are real at least.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe from the knees.
That's one thing I love about these movies. Every single thing important to human history is always just the Transformers in some roundabout way. Like
Yeah,
everything.
cool. That's what we call it.
I like it. He keeps calling him MBE1 in the second one, which is just it's a fun little
Yeah,
callback.
but then by the third one he calls him Megatron.
Yeah.
Tell
Tron,
Megatron, let's
it's tango.
tango. When he came in, he was like, "Tell NBE1, let's tango."
That'd also be cool, actually.
Yeah.
Megatron.
Megatron is such a cool name. I
Great.
don't.
They all have great names. Like,
It's so. Yeah, the Decepticons have way cooler names than the Autobots.
that's debatable. They're all great. Like Warpath is great. Grimlock is like fucking
Okay, Grimlock
like.
is fucking incredible. But the Dinobots. Well, the Dinobots have had a weird one. Like, slag. They couldn't use that anymore because it's like British slang for slut. And then, like, so they went through a bunch of that. That's crazy.
Oh, they still I think at least to the point in the comics where I was reading they use that as a swear word in the Transformers universe. So technically in the universe,
Like,
Slag is literally just like shit. That's his name.
that's fun. Yeah, cause slag is like something to do with like molten metal leftover or whatever. I think that's what it is.
That's cool. Oh, that makes sense
Yeah.
for God of War actually, because there's an item called something Slag, just like a thing that you can find
Yeah.
that upgrades your weapons. So that makes sense.
There you
Do, 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 do. Barricade en route for now.
go. I might be in wild though.
Devastating
Devastator.
Demolisher.
A big tank.
That's a big ass tank though. It's got 3 fucking turrets. Holy shit.
Bone Crusher.
rolling.
All Hail Megatron.
Oh god, they're all such unique vehicles, I think, in this one, which is nice.
Yeah.
Like in Transformers 2, it's just like Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, sideways at the beginning, and then all Constructicons.
Sideways. And then
There's
just
a
a bunch of drones.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah. There's all them there. There
The
is a
biggest problem
really
with the second movie is I remember, like, I've seen it multiple times, and there are points in that opening scene with Sideswipe and Sideways where I don't know who the fuck's who. But I'm sure we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we will. One thing I will talk about. Oh wait, is there certain days without accident? Is that what that is?
322 without a safety breach. That's
Wow,
pretty
they're doing
funny.
pretty good. Oh yeah, another thing I would change about this movie is this Transformers design. It's a bit unnecessary.
Oh, because he has a penis gun, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got a penis Gatling gun.
I think the design's cool
Almost.
besides that, though.
Oh yeah, it's got this classic sound effect as well, so you can't really hate it too much.
Exactly. I just like the top heaviness of him. I also like that he has an RPG for sure.
That just
Such a cool
reminds me,
shot.
there's a really cool. I don't know what it is actually. Before I go into that, it's just seeing vehicles driving and knowing they're Transformers just makes them fucking 200%
Yeah.
cooler.
It might be a controversial opinion. I like this Starscream design a lot. Not as Starscream, but as an isolated design, I think it's really cool.
I like it as Starscream. I think it would have been cooler if they had like more color on him. Obviously, I
I
know.
think you could say that for a lot of them, though.
Yeah, I understand maybe why they wouldn't do the bright blue, but like if they wanted to keep
Yeah.
it realistic, like even just have like little dashes of red on the wings. But I get that they're kind of it was a cool idea, the fact that he just covered himself with tattoos. Um, and that's what all
I
the
stand
symbols
with that
are on
idea.
him. They're like
Why did
symbols
he
of
do that?
power. They're like
Oh, okay.
supposed to be like symbols of power, and like the more of them you have, the more better you are. But I think in the comics he just put them on himself. He didn't technically earn them, which is kind of
Which I
funny.
think is so in character for Starscream.
Yeah, it's fun. There's like little details like that that you just wouldn't know because they don't actually explain it in the movies.
Those comics look fun, though.
Yeah, some of them are cool. Like Astro Train is technically in the live action universe because Shockwave made him, but
Love Astro.
RC killed him. So.
Fuck. Bitch. Simmons with a grenade.
I love how he just drops it.
He's so sweaty in this.
Fun fact: the type of vehicles that they're pushing Simmons onto right now in the comics were retconned into Autobot drones.
Nice. There's a toy of one. I had a toy.
Yeah,
That's a great part.
it,
I'm gonna count to 5. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3.
and it's all the
So
sweat and
good.
everything. It's very good.
He's so sweaty. That's a practical bumblebee as well. That guy, I love the way he says that. He's like, stop, stop. He's
Please,
like pretty high up in Sector 7, but he sounds like he has no authority at all. It's like a janitor just went in and told them to stop. Stop, stop.
please, you're
It's like
hurting
someone's
him.
playing their music too loud. Sound
They're all in
effect on
cool
that, go on.
uniforms, and then there's your man in the back with the football or the jersey.
Yeah,
I don't think
and
it's football.
Sam in the ugliest hoodie I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
fucking life.
I actually really want to
Sound
get
of
that hoodie, and I was looking it up to see if you can get it, and it was specifically made for the movie. It was never actually sold.
Wow. If I ever saw you wearing that hoodie in real life, I'd never speak to you
Oh,
again. It's so ugly. I hate it so much.
I think it's cool though.
I don't. Like it's so
It's just
dirty
because it
looking.
is
I don't know.
Transformers though. That's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking it like. This is another cool thing.
Yeah, mass shifting.
You doing something?
Allspark has such a cool design. And this movie originated the Allspark, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, like it wasn't a thing. That's crazy to me. Because it's in a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, it's in most things.
Yeah. I like that. Is this supposed to be how he got his voice back?
May I never thought about that. Maybe. I don't really think they ever explain how he got it in the first one. They kind of explain
Hmm.
it in the fifth one, very, very loosely.
How so?
Cade Yeager and what's her face? Oh
The
God,
girl.
what is her face? The girl.
Yeah.
They
Is
work on her
the
earlier in the film, and then it kind of sets into place or something.
okay.
What the hell is her name? Is it Lizzie?
Izzy, isn't it?
Izzy.
Did you see that little subtle like Bumblebee just finished transforming effect there?
No, what was that? I was
Literally just
looking.
like a couple of panels kind of click together as he just finished transforming off
Oh
screen.
yeah, I love that kind of. They do that a lot in the
But they don't really do
future
that stuff
ones.
later on.
Well, they do it up to three because there's one in three specifically that I remember, way in the background, literally way in the background, in between two Transformers' legs. You can only see like a couple pixels. They still animate Q transforming. It's such a tiny
Yeah,
detail in the distance, and it's
it's
but
cool
they
though.
still do it like.
I like that. God, I love this Megatron design.
He's just big and scary, which I
I
guess is
am
what they were.
Megatron. Put the
Put the
seatbelt on.
seatbelt on it. Yeah. The
It's
fuck are
hilarious.
they expecting to do with that, my guys? There's nothing. You're not gonna do
Yeah.
anything. This is cool. The fact that everything blows back.
Yeah. Also, the sound of him transforming is so cool.
I think that's my
He sounds
favorite
so
transforming
heavy.
sound in this, actually.
Yeah, is Megatron.
Phew.
The humans have taken it. You fail me yet again, Starscream.
Get them.
Yeah, it is cool. I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of like it sounds like clashing swords or something. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as smooth
It's
as the
like
rest.
really, really cool. Yeah, it doesn't sound as smooth. It's like the other ones have
Form.
like they're like very intricate little noises, like all that kind of shit.
Yeah,
But
everything's meant to go
Megatron's is
together.
like big, imposing,
Raw.
slams. It works for his character.
It does, yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's the cool ass
Music.
shit.
This the
Whoever
car ad.
drove this truck, by the way, is fucking
Oh my
incredible.
god. The
Because this is
skid,
very
yeah.
difficult to do. Obviously, I've never done it, but like just in general, I've seen. They fucking drift the truck, and Jazz does it
And
parallel
jazz
behind it.
straight
Holy
in.
shit!
Yeah, that's something kind of you don't really think about, but the stunt driving in these movies is actually super cool.
Especially in the cars where it's not tinted windows. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they animate them out of it or if they just have to like lie down and drive. But it's
There's a
fucking
certain
insane.
remote kind of thing you can do.
Oh yeah, that would probably make sense.
Um,
That's the most force I've
yeah,
ever
but I
seen in
mean,
that
even
car.
earlier there was a thing I never pointed out, but when Barricade is pulling up on Sam, he doesn't actually have the driver in him yet.
Yeah, and then it appears
It's
and he
cool.
closes the door.
And
It's
then it
cool.
appears, yeah, it's
CD. A recording of Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up, just flying through you, through the door.
Oh my god.
Actually, it was Dare. It was the entire soundtrack of Transformers G1 being thrown up in a high speed. This is also cool. Bone Crusher just unnecessarily killing things. It's just...
Oh, the bus. Yeah, the bus in a minute. Yeah, he's just fucking these guys over as well.
And just like the... I don't even know what the fuck that thing does. Is it a mine-sweeping truck? But
I
the...
don't know, but I like it.
Like the big fucking claw tail thing.
Mm.
It's the same cop. I'm glad
Yeah.
he's back there and he's too far away and will never catch up.
It's the same cop. Let's not talk about Bone Crusher. Great name, by the way. Also, cool transformation. Also, yeah, I don't know. The transformations in this. Oh, this is so
Nah,
good.
that's cool. Yeah, okay, fuck. That is...
So well integrated with the actual. Well, Optimus just killed someone. This bus scene is iconic. Him on fire. So sick.
Yeah, that is one thing. When there's less Transformers, there is a lot more iconic stuff for each Transformer, but I do
Yeah.
prefer it when there's more. There's like a little balance that they can try and get.
I think it's fine. I think having drones is cool, I guess, because you can just have a load. But I like the really like specific fights like this.
Yeah, no, there's a balance that they could go for, where it's just like there are still drones for like cannon fodder fights, but they just need to have enough Decepticons like this
Yeah.
to kind of be one on one. Also, Optimus Prime had to take a pee break or some shit after this
Yeah.
because
Where'd
it
he
takes
go?
him away. Maybe he met with Barricade and they were like, do you know in the
Went and
episode?
discussed politics for an hour, and then
Or do you know the bit in the Mandalorian where the Mando is in the season 2 with the Ahsoka episode where it's him and the other guy just standing there debating who's gonna win?
oh yeah, Barricade is like, I put 50,000 on the Decepticons.
Well, I want to put the cube on the line. Put it in me, bitch. Oh
Put the
shit, they have the
cube in my
cube. I need to
chest,
go.
Barricade. I need to die.
Barricade just tries to give him counseling. It's like, shit, man, I didn't realize.
I didn't know what you were going through, Optimus. I'm sorry.
I used to think that was the funniest thing ever when I was a kid.
I saw a picture of all the vehicles from this movie, like all together,
Yeah.
and jets are so much bigger than you think they are.
Yeah, they're fucking massive.
Like, it was next to the Prime truck, and it was fucking dwarfing the Optimus Prime truck.
They are like actually massive. There was
Yeah.
one. Fuck, I can't even remember. Was it Manhattan or was it Washington where there's like a battleship like docked up that you can go up and there's like a load of planes and stuff and a space shuttle on it. I can't remember where that was, but it was cool. And also the Smithsonian has them, and that's where I seen them.
Yeah. Which will be in part 2, Revenge of the
Yes.
Fallen.
This is a great. There's a great line that Ep says here.
About the F-22s don't fly below.
Yeah, it's so fucking ominous. Like,
Mm.
it's Starscream. Oh wait, no, I think it's after this.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that they recognize it doesn't happen for a bit, but the fact that all the soldiers recognize Blackout is really cool.
Blackout, yeah. It's a cool, like, unfinished business kind of moment.
Yeah, and they also think that like, oh shit, we're fucked. Like,
Yeah, because they know what he can do on his own. That's the thing. The first scene is so good as well. Like, it's a great opener.
just shows you how powerful
What
they can be.
one can do. Take an entire military base. You know?
Yeah.
So imagine, like, when all the other ones start showing up. Jazz, lazy bastard. Glad he's dead.
No.
Didn't even try and transform. Bumblebee's legless, and Jazz does not care. He is fucking.
It's funny because he was the one that was advocating to go back and save Bumblebee. earlier on.
Yeah. He's kind of like, oh, maybe if we didn't go back for him, he'd still have his legs. It's kind of like,
I like
yeah,
that.
that's a cool line.
That's
That's
alien.
alien. That
That
ain't
ain't
friendly.
friendly.
Blackhawks are cool.
Again, I just love how it fucking manages to get this far into the city,
Yeah,
which
it
is
just starts
no
crushing.
one.
People are
Look,
still
people are
just
only
going about
running
their
now.
day. Yeah.
Here's a cool jazz
Oh,
scene.
now Jess decides to get his finger out of his hole and do a bit of work.
Now there's going to be some action. Time to show off.
Yeah.
Oh, the cube's actually on the ground there. I never actually noticed that.
Why was Sam like? Why did he run away just to go sit down?
Maybe he was scared, and he was like, "Oh, I need to get a breather."
Maybe.
See the
I suppose he
reflection.
is a child, so he
Yeah.
might not look it, but he is a child.
Oh, this is a. Oh,
No, this this like yeah, it's what we were saying earlier. Smaller group on either side, a lot more creativity in terms of the transformations. Also, in the second movie, there's a part where Leo or someone is like, "Oh, some girl got toasted," and I always used to think they were talking about this girl,
I
even though you
don't.
never see her die. I always just put that connection in my head for some reason.
I love this. Fuck. I think that's. I think that is cooler. Like, oh, he just snaps it
Yeah,
as if he's snapping his neck. I
so
forgot
cool.
about that. Russia has the fucking saw.
Raja
I
has the
love that.
buzzsaw, yeah.
It's so cool. His gun. I don't know if he has it in this one yet. Yeah, it's that one, but
Uh,
in that's like its semi-automatic mode, I think, or maybe that's. But in Transformers 2 and 3, it becomes like an SMG, and it's so fucking cool.
that's
It's
really
such
cool.
a satisfying gun to look. I don't know how to
So
describe
cool.
it, but when it shoots, it's so cool. And also
You
Megatron
just
is.
keep saying his fucking name like a Pokemon. He just jumped down and went, Megatron. The way he comes around the corner here is terrifying as well.
Yeah,
So
like what
cool.
the
I
fuck
like
are
the
you
way they
gonna
shot
do?
that from the
Like,
human perspective. And it's great that he's up against Jazz, who is tiny. Look at him. He's oh god, I love Megatron in this movie.
like I think we did just say this earlier, but like a horror or like you wouldn't even need it. It's not necessarily a horror thing, but like imagine a Transformers movie kind of along the aspect of Cloverfield, like found footage of a Decepticon attacking the city or
Yeah.
Decepticons. It'd be fucking insane.
You know another one I'm thinking as well. Imagine there was like a human
No,
that the Decepticons wanted for some reason, but they couldn't kill him.
no.
There's a scene where it's like nighttime. It's in like a suburban setting. Guy they're looking for is walking down, spots a car, kind of like he hears something, looks back. There's two cars there now, as if like the Decepticon came in, scanned that
Oh,
car,
scan. It's
transformed
just there.
quickly.
That's cool.
I think that'd be such a cool like shot.
That would
And then the
actually.
guy's like, "What the fuck?" And then he's like, "Okay," and then he just keeps going. And
And
then
then
like
there's more.
the light turns on and the car starts following him. He's like
Fuck.
getting a bit nervous, starts going. Car keeps following him. He thinks he gets away, and then you kind of hear something. You're like, "What's that?" Fucking robot comes around, grabs him. Be so sick.
That would be cool. God damn it, horror Transformers is such a weird specific thing, but it would be so good.
We should get into the writing business of making Transformers movies.
Honestly, that would be fucking insane.
We
They
should
probably
hope
have to be
maybe
spin-offs, but like it would be great.
I don't, I think that's like cool for a spin-off, you know?
I think so too. There was one I know in IDW. I think it's just an issue though. I don't think it's a whole like storyline. But there is a horror thing where where the Autobots are trapped. Or well, I don't know if it's actually the Autobots or if it's like a completely different cast for this specific thing. But there's a crew of Transformers all trapped on this one ship of another Transformer that like forces other Transformers to transform themselves inside out, and they look horrifying, and it's really fucking cool.
Cool. It's disturbing, but cool.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
That's so cool as well.
As they're fight. Oh, this bit is fucking.
Yeah.
They don't. They just. Trans.
That
Uh,
transformation's so good. I love as well Transformer helicopters
yeah,
because I just love the sound of the rotors. They do a lot of good sound stuff with the rotors.
and they do, and they just look satisfying. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
Even like the Vortex, whenever I imagine him
Mm.
as live action and the Combaticons, like it's
Yeah.
just fucking. Oh, it's cool. This
And
is another great
Springer's
Transformers.
the triple
Springer is so
changer, isn't
good.
he? From
Yeah.
yeah. God, this is so cool. Fuck yeah.
Put the cube
That's
in my
the
chest.
GIF.
Oh,
That's the GIF I sent you earlier
yeah.
when I was trying to get the call going. Megatron, put the cube in my chest.
Motherfucker, don't take
Uh,
it from me.
that's so fucking cool.
Oh
I
man,
love
so
this
many
so
people
much.
are dead, but it's so cool.
I don't care though, because it's like this is the same thing as like Man of Steel, but Man of Steel, like Superman killing people, shouldn't happen. But
Yeah,
giant robots who are not used to being around this
small
kind of
people. It
yeah,
makes sense that there would be
it's like how
casualties.
many bugs would die in a fight, you know? His gun is really cool in this movie as well.
Extinction. Fuck, that's there's so much
Join them
over
in
the top shit, but it's
extinction.
great. I love Optimus's
But I
gun
mean,
as well.
this is based on a cartoon though, so of course they're gonna have over the top shit.
I love it though. This it's amazing.
Yeah, I love it though. No, me too. I think it's really cool. You almost crushed that guy.
But they did it a lot in this movie, and then they kind of don't do it as much as they go on. But then I think I think it's especially in 4 and 5, if I'm remembering correctly. They just stop transforming in their fight scenes. I just fucking love it when
Yeah,
they transform during
the
fights.
integration of Starscream's so cool, man. Of like yeah, like transforming, doing both modes, being contributing to the battle.
Yeah, Bumblebee is a fucking amazing for that because they all do it. Like Bumblebee even does it
Mm,
as well.
yeah,
Transformers 3 has it to an extent with the Wrecker abilities.
that's so. Oh my god. Bumblebee has
Seeing them
that cool part
transform.
where he kind of half transforms.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. I like stuff like that.
Wee.
I think the
Boy.
little bit. I love that guy in the chair.
Oh man.
I also love that only the steering wheel becomes a transformer for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
The Xbox turning on sound effect, that's hilarious. I think this guy's called Dispenser. Maybe this is the girl that gets toasted.
It's like 17 cans of Mountain Dew right to the face.
I smell your fear, boy. Love that line.
This whole section. I know we've been saying like literally every section one after another is really good, but that's just because it fucking is.
This is a fun movie, man.
It is a fun movie. Boy.
Hugo Weaving's really good as Megatron. He doesn't say enough. I love his design. This part's so cool as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I love how monstrous he is.
The fucking breathing as well gets me because they do that a lot in the first two. He doesn't do it as much in the third one.
Yeah, but he has a cloak in the third one, so.
Oh, yeah. He's got some great oh, fucking hell. I'm just thinking of one of his last lines in the third. Oh, I think it's the very last line he has in the third one. It's fucking great. What would you be without me, Prime? Oh, it's great. Fuck, I can't wait for that one. That's my favorite.
Well, that's still Hugo Weaving. Where the third one?
Yeah, the first three are Hugo Weaving, and the fourth and fifth one are Frank Welker.
Yeah.
I think the in canon explanation for the voice is because when he was like reformatted as
Oh.
Galvatron. This is also a cool thing.
Yeah. We're just sitting here just loving the action. We just
Yeah,
haven't said
sorry.
anything in the past minute.
I'm just kind of
I was just,
my inner child is kind of.
yeah, no, I'm just having fun. Oh, yeah, his shoulder miss. I never noticed that.
There's so much fire. Holy shit! Demolisher's just getting fucked. Like
Yeah, he gets the most brutalized in this movie. Actually has kind of cool design.
It's kind of reminiscent of Tankor, of Beast Machines, which I don't think is what
Kinda.
they're going for, but like,
Probably not, but I mean, I kind of see it. I also love the way Bumblebee, it just
oh,
it
he
just happened
twitches.
there where he kind of lifts the mask off,
Yeah.
like manually. I always love that line. Alright, let's go, we got business. It's like he's late for class. Is this how flares work? I think like,
I
I don't know.
genuinely don't know. Oh,
Starscream's
that's
so,
cool.
oh god.
The fact that he doesn't do anything as well is like he's just watching.
Yeah, which is almost scary.
What happens if
I smell you, boy.
if he did that, if he gave it to them and then accidentally dropped the cube and it hit the chopper, would the chopper just turn into like a Decepticon? Or would it just be the steering wheel of the chopper, like the joystick? I love how
Get out
Optimus
of the
just
way,
doesn't
humans.
get out of the
I'm
way. I
here
need to
for the
die.
cube.
I need to get the cube and put it in my chest. I'm not
Megatron,
saving you.
stop trying to kill me. I'm already trying to kill myself.
Where's the fun in that, Prime? Fleshly.
Yeah, I love the way Starscream's just perched watching.
Such a. Oh.
Where do I go?
I love this. So unwise. Oh, it's a great.
Quickly, Sam, put it in my
Probably just
chest.
now. Quickly, we have the perfect opportunity.
Quickly, Sam. We'll fall.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
No, you'll fall. I'll be dead before we hit the ground.
I'll be dead before I hit the ground.
Ugh.
Here comes Michael Bay's cameo.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that.
The guy he flicks away. There's the faceplate. Yeah. Put it in my chest.
That line comes back in the fifth one. It's nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a Wiccan family. It's a
Wow.
Wiccan like line. Megatron. I don't know what it is. It's 1v1s against Optimus and Megatron. They always have those kind of lines where it's like it's just you
Yeah.
and me, and they're always so fucking amazing.
Just me, Prime. So cool.
One shot stand.
I love how
You lose. Oh, it's just they're just amazing. I fucking love it. This is a
part
great.
here I
Oh,
love. Yeah.
that was such a smooth transformation. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was so cool. I love his back rowers.
Oh man, come on, come on, come on.
How does he know that, though? That the armor
Did
is weak
Bumblebee
beneath
hit
it?
them there? Did Bumblebee hit Demolisher there?
I don't know. Bumblebee hit Demolisher literally everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
This part's so cool.
Yeah, I was
There's
about to
another
say
thing I
it's
never
just
realized that you pointed out for me.
wait, which?
The laser.
Oh
I never
yeah.
really noticed it.
I love that.
And his chest cannon comes. Well, his chest
The
camera.
camera, yeah.
He also slides for a ridiculous amount of time here. Oh yeah, this part's cool with Starscream.
That's what I mean. It's another one. It's just the fucking blending in shit, which is just really cool. There was no need for that shot, but he felt
No,
it
not
was
at
good.
all.
Also, the color of Energon changes in every single movie.
It's like blood red in the third one.
In the third one, I really like that for visual, but I don't. I prefer the glowing color for like
Yeah, I
actual
like the
Energon.
blue a lot in this movie. It really pops.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I
here
think it's
you were telling
green
me
in the
another thing
fifth
here.
one.
It is green in the fifth one. I think you're right. Yeah. So do you want to say the theory about this upcoming thing
Wait, which upcoming thing are you talking about?
about Starscream
Well,
and how like with him and Megatron?
oh yeah, it's yeah. Basically, there is a theory that because Starscream was already in that amount of, or that kind of group of fighters that just shot at Megatron before, like when he was transformed and hidden amongst them. Maybe or Starscream, seeing that all the other Decepticons were dead and Megatron was going to lose, and Starscream actually decided to fire on Megatron as well. Hence, technically, that would make it the only
Treacherous
time that
act and
yeah, that Starscream actually did try and kill
Sam,
Megatron.
fucking kill me.
Do it now.
Sam,
No,
put me
Sam, you
down.
piece of shit.
No, Sam. That should be me.
No. I like to think that that's in my head canon that Starscream actually did that because I think it just makes it better.
Yeah, it's cool. I thought you were gonna say it's in your head canon that Optimus
Optimus
Prime's
Prime
really
just wants to
suicidal.
die.
But
No.
that's just normal canon. Everything is a fucking.
God damn
God
it,
damn
Sam.
it, Sam. I told you to kill me. And by Primus you will. He hands him his gun. Shoot me!
He just crushes him.
Shoot me!
No. Oh. Oh yeah, his visor's down there. I think, or up.
Yeah. Even if I wanted you to take it. Some cat getting fucking, like, brutalized outside my house right now. The cat is going. What is happening? Can you hear that?
No.
That's insane. I'm gonna sound like a lunatic on this then.
Can you hear like a random like fucking sound effect from like other things around me, like massive speakers?
No, I can only hear your voice.
Oh, that's a good sign then. Oh, Jess. You got to die and I didn't.
If only it was me. I mean, I wouldn't want to be ripped in half. That's just embarrassing. A cube to the chest is the perfect way to go.
I've been waiting for this moment the whole time.
I love how old the Transformers are.
Yeah, I like it as well. Because even though technically Bumblebee's young, he's still fucking in thousands of years.
Like,
well, at least
they're
hundreds.
really old. Yeah. Even in G1, they're like
yeah, they're
they were
thousands of years
in
old.
hibernation for 4 million years.
Or yeah, millions of years.
Maybe next time.
Anyone got some
die.
glue? I'm gonna paper mache
It's
this
enough to
fucker.
at least hurt. I just want to fucking feel something again. Imagine if Optimus dives off the ship as well. Is this actually Ironhide that drops
Yeah,
him off? Or is
that
it
is
just the
Ironhide.
same? Okay.
I love how his child never comes back or is mentioned again, or his wife.
Yeah.
Also, that's one bit that
Well,
weirded me out. They do this on Bumblebee.
yeah. Could you imagine making out with someone on me?
No, and I don't want to.
Exactly. Because he's just lying on his friend. And all the Autobots are watching.
Oh
Perverts. Optimus is doing a big speech.
God. Oh, come on, Sam. Not now. Now's not the time. I'm recording.
Way to
That
rub
meets
it
the
in,
eye.
Sam.
I knew it was used again. There it is.
First, you don't kill me, and now I have to watch
Optimus
you
Prime.
bone your girlfriend on top of my friend. You are sick, Sam.
Stars. I love how all of these, or I
Are
think all of them, are
here.
still canon.
We are waiting.
Like they are actual. Dun, I face myself.
Linkin Park ending these movies
So
is
good.
so iconic.
So fucking good. Like Lincoln,
So
it's
funny.
perfect for like.
So funny. It's so 2007.
It's so good though. Like I fucking love these songs. Like Linkin Park are good, or were good.
Political commentary.
So I think at this point they didn't know. They only find out in the second one, isn't it?
What do you mean?
They didn't. They don't know about the Transformers there. They don't
Oh,
actually
I
know
actually
they
don't know.
exist, but I think they find out in the second one, at the very beginning.
Yeah, but
I
they get
think.
kidnapped.
Yeah, well, obviously they know about them then, but when Bumblebee comes out before, I think that's when they.
Yeah, I actually don't know.
I think so anyway. And Imagine Dragons do a
Well,
good job
Megan
with the.
Fox was under fucking Tyrese Gibson and everyone in the credits. She was way down
Oh
the
really?
credits. Travis Van Winkle.
With John Turturro, that makes sense. He gets the with title.
Getting the with title is like my dream. I want to be. There's Starscream.
There we go.
That looks cool.
A Michael Bay film, The
Post-credit scene
Transformers.
of
The beginning
wishing he was
of my
wishing
favorite.
he would just. I wish Cube was still around.
Just the next four movies is just like about Optimus just trying to find other ways. Just, now that the cube's
No, but I
gone.
mean, pretty much every artifact they find gets put into him in one way or another. Like
This
the
okay. The
Matrix gets
Matrix
shoved into
does.
him.
In Transformers 5, he does literally put the staff inside him. In Transformers 4,
Doesn't he put
I think he
the
puts the
seed?
seed inside him. Either that or he grabs it. I can't remember which. And that never comes into play again. He has that, but they just didn't use it in
Hmm.
Transformers 5. And then in Transformers 3, there wasn't really one. There was the pillars,
Well, there was the pillars.
but I don't think he ever put them in him at all. I don't think anyone did, because they were kind of too big, and they didn't mass shift, as far as I'm aware.
But he does have the matrix of leadership in him
In that point, yeah.
movie again.
And he gets a
What do
sword
you think
stuck
of the
inside
live
him, I
action
guess.
Matrix design?
What do I think of it?
Mm.
I prefer the original G1. That'll never be topped, but it's interesting. I think they were going for
cool
they
looking.
wanted to stab people with it to bring them back to life, so it works for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. That's Transformers 2007 commentary track.
Commentary track.
I think that
Thus.
with us, the partners in crime, with DavidKivo. Before I forget, make sure you go and check out and support DavidKivo. He's got some great content
Send
on
me
that
money.
channel. Yeah, or do that.
Don't send me money.
But but we really hope you enjoyed this commentary track. Let us know any movies or shows or anything that you'd like us to do commentary track down below, and we will get around to them. But maybe, probably, if we like them. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you in the next one. I'm assuming the next one won't be the next Transformers movie. It'll be the other one that we've already done. But
The one we I'm trying to
trying
I
to
don't
think
want
of
to
it.
say what it is.
Yeah,
Trying to think
but
of a fun hint.
fun way to teaser. But don't read into it. It's fine. You must not read into it.
If
but-
anyone here loves Curse of Osiris.
Yeah, there you go. Go back and watch the second
Team of
arc of the Fire Team of Fools, and you'll understand. But yeah, I've been Cyber Prime. He's been DavidKivo, and this has been
Sarah
Transformers.
Philpott. That's me after a night out of heavy drinking. I'm filling the pot. I'm taking a lot of shits.
Okay, you do that. But thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye, and roll out.
I certainly hope they had fun. I did.
I had a lot of fun as well.
Nice. Steve Bissinger.
Do 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 do.
Pew. LA Mad Dogs.